And now, presenting from across the pond, it's the Squared Circle Relics Podcast.
What is up, wrestling card collectors? This is Tony with WTC WrestlingTradingCards.com. Wanted to wish all of the listeners of the Squared Circle Relics Podcast a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we look forward to helping you guys better your collections in the new year. Thank you guys. 2022 rocked. Can't wait for 2023. Happy New Year, guys.
Hey, it's Sam from Icon Trading Cards. I just want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And most importantly, I want to thank you and your listeners for your support in my autograph card line. I really, really appreciate it. And I look forward to doing plenty more next year. I also look forward to just being part of the hobby with you all next year and spending ridiculous amounts of money for pieces of cardboard with pictures printed on it. But I wouldn't have it any other way.
Hello, welcome along to episode number 14 of the Squared Circle Relics Pod. I'm your host, Jamie Stocker, joined by my co-hosts, as always, Lloydy and Chris. Good afternoon to you, lads. How you all doing?
Hello. Yeah, not too bad, mate. You?
Yeah, not too bad. You sound a bit husky there, Lloydy. Are you right?
I'm. It's like a carry-on film at my house right now. Carry on coughing. I'm pretty sure that's how Sid James died as well. Yeah, I've transcended past Bane. I'm not Bane anymore. And now old fat Robert Pattinson in Batman. I'm vengeance. I've transcended. Yeah, just ill, man. But it's just Stanley caught something. Stanley went back for 2 days to nursery last week and brought back the worst viral infection we've had in years between any of us. So both the wife and I and Stanley have been struggling a lot over the last week and continue to do so. So it just is what it is, man. We just hopefully, fingers crossed, Christmas is coming. We'll all be okay for Christmas.
Get it out the way now.
Yeah.
Happy days. How are you guys feeling? Chris, how do you feel? Very festive?
No.
No.
No, I'm in a similar position to you, mate, where everyone's been ill and my kid's been off school for like the last week, so he's all annoyed that he's missed everything. And then we was thinking back, actually, and like, so he's missed his Christmas performance and he's missed like the disco and all that shit. And we was thinking back, and last Christmas, the exact same thing happened to him. Oh. So he missed everything that last year as well. So maybe next year. But yeah.
My niece, just like you talk about like kids at school and stuff like that. My niece told me that she's doing some kind of drama performance about someone in the it was an Anne Frank, but like a Holocaust performance, like piece that they're doing.
Right.
Who the fuck wants to see? Who the fuck wants to see that? Like what were they thinking? Like I have no idea, man.
What with all the school kids and stuff?
Yeah. Like she's like 14, 15,
Jeez,
like that age kind of thing.
That's very heavy.
Like I even said to her, I said, what? Like, seriously?
Jesus.
Can you imagine being a parent being dragged along to see that? For fuck's sake. You'd be looking for alcohol, wouldn't you? And
I've got the mulled wine ready.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry to digress.
But no, yeah, Ted was meant to be singing Christmas carols, nothing about the Holocaust, mate. So.
He was doing proper Christmas things.
Yeah. But no, he's all good now. How about you, Mr. Jamie? How are we doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, on the road to Christmas, I bought a new old car last week. So I've got a Ford Focus, and that's gone into the garage because it's making a knocking noise and it's not covered under warranty, so we don't quite know what it is. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. That might be a nice Christmas present. Again, as we've all said, life is just always something around the corner at the moment, and you can't really get that festive mood until things settle down, you know?
Yeah.
So. In summary, between the three of us, ho fucking ho.
So, so there we are. That's our lives at the minute. So, yeah, it's And it's tough to get into the festive spirit when you've got so much going on. But I think come Christmas morning, I think I'll sort of feel in that zone, but we'll get there.
I tell you what, up until we got ill, up until like all of us got ill, I was actually feeling quite festive. There's been so many, for some reason this year, there's been so many Christmas films on this year.
Yeah.
And I've found time to watch a few and, like, Stanley, look at this film and stuff like that. And I've really enjoyed it. I felt very Christmassy. But this week has just fucked me right up, to be honest. Yeah. So, sorry, Margaret.
I saw Die Hard for the first time this past weekend. How about that?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, blew my mind.
Crazy.
Like, seriously?
And,
Die Hard 3 is the best film ever. So,
Oh, is it really?
I love Die Hard 3, man. It's so good.
Yeah, no.
Shoot the glass.
No, obviously, I've never seen any of them. It was a bloody brilliant bit of film. So, are the others? Are 2, 3?
Where are my detonators? Where are my detonators?
That's really good. That's really good.
It makes me laugh when he goes up on the roof. Spoiler alert. It's
really not spoiler.
What are you doing up here? You think he must know it's the same geezer, but he don't. Anyway, it's a nuts movie, isn't it? But I enjoyed it anyway.
I love Die Hard.
Yeah,
I've always loved Die Hard. The thing is, my brother, like 7 years older than me, like he always got to go and see those like Die Hard 2 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm at home going, as a kid, going, "You're so cool getting to watch these films, man." So, but I loved it. I think they're great. I think they're very enjoyable. I can't believe, like, Jamie, what were we? Like, how have you not seen it? It's on TV all the time.
Why have you not seen it? It's a great film.
We watched Ghostbusters 2 as well, so I've seen that now. I've only ever seen the first Ghostbusters.
Oh my god!
So we watched that this
that's
weekend.
more understandable than not seeing Die Hard.
And Batman Returns as well we watched, and I've never seen that until recently, so we watched Batman Returns. Just all things set at Christmas, just to get us in that spirit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
But Die Hard, that is now on the list of the stock of films every year now, so... So, talking about things that we've watched and not watched, what have we been watching this week? Have you guys caught up in any WWE, AEW? What's your state of play with things at the minute?
I haven't watched yesterday's.
No, I haven't either.
I know Jamie's going to say he has. The week before, I did enjoy John Moxley falling off the stage.
Running off the stage, yeah. Jesus Christ.
That was quite fun. And I did get goosebumps. The one thing that from AEW that did give me goosebumps was Jungle Boy, which is not called Jungle Boy anymore because they want to get rid of any kind of gimmicks in AEW. The Jack Perry, Jungle Boy Jack Perry, whatever you want to call him, and Hook in the ring. I think that's so cool.
That was cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's cool.
It's a cool.
It's just because
team.
their father backgrounds, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'm old enough to have watched Beverly Hills 90210.
Yeah.
I remember Dylan, and obviously, Hook's dad is still around, you know. So I love that. I think that's a bit of magic. That's a bit of me.
Yeah,
I think that is a bit of me.
Do you know what I really liked in AEW over the last few weeks? Did you see when Jericho lost to what's his name, Action Andrade?
Yeah,
something like that.
Action Andrade.
Something like that. Afterwards, they showed a little clip of him storming through the backstage, kicking things and cursing and stuff. That's really my type of humor. I really enjoyed that. I loved it. Just randomly kicking tables and pushing chairs and saying his
brat.
Yeah.
I like the fact that they did a John Cena kind of, it's been a while since they've done that for someone.
Yeah,
so
true.
Leg up to a rookie kind of thing. So that's kind of nice. So no, it's really cool. What about you, Jamie?
Yeah.
What's actually happening in the world of AEW?
Well, trouble is, I say this all the time. I'll watch it and then forget pretty much what went on. But last week's was really good. I enjoyed, obviously, the Regal ending was always quite good. Still a bit messy about all the Regal stuff, really, about how they've tried to loop it back round. But I thought Regal sold that really well. And then this week was really good. So, spoiler alerts: the main event, Hater and Shids in the main event was a really good main event. I'm sure Tommy will enjoy that, definitely. And again, AW just seems really, really good. Again, you've got the trios tournament going on. That was no DQ. They obviously had this Christmas theme, so there's lots of like Christmas trees and other shit involved with that. But yeah, all good. We say this all the time. Dynamite, even if it was a bad week, it's always a good week, really. You know,
it's watchable.
Yeah, definitely.
No, cool.
So yeah,
I don't know what the hell's happening in WWE, to be honest.
Your mate John Cena's coming back.
Is that next week, isn't it, actually?
So yeah, last show of the year, because they were saying on the promo that he hasn't wrestled a match this year, and this will be the first year in 20 years or something that he hasn't wrestled a match. So he's going to do the final sort of possible time and on the last SmackDown.
Oh,
so yeah, it was the summer of Cena last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, Jesus,
his last match. So it goes so quick, doesn't it?
That seems like it doesn't seem like that long ago. And Mandy Rose, she's gone. She is gone. But what does that mean for Toxic Attraction? Do you think they stay together or singles pushes?
They've not had an NXT without her yet, have they? When did I can't remember when this happened.
I think they've had one,
but they've made no mention of it. I guess have they?
No, I feel like they had a match, like a tag match, but don't think that was mentioned. No.
They would just carry on regardless, wouldn't they? I'd imagine they would just be able to pair them off still as a twosome.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was
seems a waste.
Should have been called Naked Attraction.
Apparently,
did you get a minge out, or is it just bumhole, or was it bumhole minge, boobs?
I think it's a little. I think it's
definitely boobs.
I think it's a little bit of everything. I think it's a little all over.
Oh, is it?
Apparently, she's made a hell of money though, about $500,000. Apparently,
$500,000 since she left.
Yeah, since he left. Yeah,
crazy.
Whoa.
So yeah, Jesus. So
hey, to be honest, if she's making more money doing that and she's okay with that,
she's happy with
what she's
then
doing,
she can do what she wants, really. Yeah,
and whatever, man. Like, and she's making more money than she is doing in WWE. Why not?
Yeah, absolutely.
Jesus, more power to her, man.
So talk about things also that we've been watching. I went back and watched an old episode of Raw last night. I watched the Christmas Day edition of Raw from the year 2000. My God, that was a mental Raw as well. They had Austin and Kane. They had Rock and Taker. They had a triple threat hardcore match, which went everywhere. It was just absolute mayhem. So
that sounds good.
Yeah, it was a really good Raw. But that was quite nice to watch. And that was 22 years ago. And you think, Jesus, that makes me feel old remembering that. So.
I did watch a couple of the old Raws, and they're all like this. They're all like... They're all just
crazy.
Like,
it's so quick as well. Like,
yeah,
it's like an hour and a half, and like there was like non-stop, like Dynamite speed, like literally something every minute.
Yeah, there's always some action. Like he's throwing like people at stuff all the time. It's hilarious. Like he's just hoping something sticks. Obviously, it does. You know, but Jesus.
Yeah, the amount of times that it doesn't.
Yeah. It made me laugh. The opening segment, they had like Angle in the ring like with Stephanie McMahon and all that. And Kurt Angle obviously had just won the belt at Armageddon, and he like brought out all his entire family of all these different angles, and they were like all these people in tracksuits with like generic hair. It's just like, oh, it's so funny. And like rattled off all these famous angles. But I did chuckle to myself. What a geek. So anyway.
Love it.
So should we talk a little bit of news and bits and pieces then? So before we go into card news, people may not know over the US, but Christmas #1 is a massive big thing here in the UK. Every year there's always got people trying to build up for it. And this year, Tyson Fury's going to go for the Christmas #1. Have you guys heard Tyson Fury's Christmas #1 track that he's trying to go for?
I haven't.
No, I mean, I've heard him sing it after boxing.
Well,
is it Sweet
Caroline? Yeah.
Okay, then yes, I've heard it many times.
So he's doing it with a bit of auto-tune on him this time.
Oh, God.
And Drew McIntyre's not singing with him, but do you reckon he's going to get anywhere near #1, or do you think he's going to be shattered over by Lad Baby and stuff?
Well, you've got Lad Baby.
Sidemen, isn't it?
Sidemen as well, yeah.
Sidemen are the... So it's... So Lad Baby's obviously going to win it because they're using Feed the World, but Feed the UK. I cannot believe Midge and Geldof signed off on that. That is mental. So that's quite depressing. But the Sidemen one is just absolutely insane. It's like what was something driller, Christmas driller, or
Christmas
something
drillings.
like that. Drilling, yeah, that's it. And it's no more presents to your birthday or something like that. It's just so funny, man. And then you've also got the cunts as well.
Yeah, I saw that.
Doing fuck the Tories.
Oh yes.
And he really doesn't like Lad Baby, so that's kind of funny.
So it's going to be every year. There's always these big, and obviously you got the big hitters anyway. But yeah, I just wondered if you guys have seen Tyson Fury one. That was all.
No.
Well, no, but if he ever gets to number one, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah,
it's going to be Lad Baby, sadly, but it will be Lad Baby
for the 20th year in a row, or whatever it would be.
Well, it's a record. It's the 5th year, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's most consecutive they're going for, aren't they?
Yeah. Good on him, but I don't agree that he's not really doing it for charity, is it? He's doing it for his own sake.
Yeah, not
really.
this. Yeah, I'm of the same belief, but that's it really.
Didn't they have a Christmas song about sausage rolls a few years ago?
That's how it all started.
Yeah,
off.
that was the first one.
Cool.
He loves a sausage roll.
Right.
But
I thought there's going to be more to it then.
No, I'm just wondering. Like, no, I haven't heard any of these songs. Sorry.
I'll get to the album next Christmas,
touch.
Chris.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
I tell you, with 5 number ones, he will have his own like Christmas album in a couple of years' time, won't he?
Yeah, you have a little trophy cabinet, wouldn't he?
Jesus.
Talking about music, I went to get a haircut in Cambridge last week and popped into CX because in the new car, so it's got a CD player and I haven't got any CDs. So I went in there. I just thought I'm going to grab myself a couple of CDs. Got to the desk, and the woman looked at me really confused, and she went to one of the guys behind the desk, and she was like, "I don't know where these are." And he's like, "Oh, they're the CDs." She goes, "Yeah, but I can't find CDs anywhere on the rack." And he had to then take her to it and explain to her that compact disc meant CD. I was like, "Oh, Jesus Christ!" And then she was going through all the rack and was doing it. And then a couple of them were like 2 CDs, and she didn't know how to open up the actual CD to put the one in the back. And I was like, I was sat there and I was like, I just feel so old. But I was in the barber's earlier and the barber told me that he couldn't do a scissor cut on top because my hair was too thin on top. And I just thought, Jesus, this is like a day that makes me feel fucking old.
Oh, mate.
So, but yeah, so I had to sort all these CDs outside. I put them in the right places. Like, oh, jeez. But yeah, I didn't think there was a generation that wouldn't know CDs now, but apparently we're there. So,
no, that's crazy.
I am quite like my last car that I've bought in the last couple of years. It doesn't have a CD player in it, and
no, mine doesn't.
Makes me sad because I would still like a CD player, even though that does sound probably old now. I don't care.
No, there's something about having a CD player though. I don't realise how much I missed it just listening to a whole compilation like all the way through. I think having Spotify or at your fingertips is just like you take it for granted, don't you? But a CD sort of you pick what you want, you know. So yeah, but that was my day out in town last week. But let's move on to what we're here for. And that's
bless your heart, Jamie. Bless your heart.
Bless your heart, but this is a fucking depressing Christmas episode, I tell you.
We're ill and old and
ill and old and fuck this.
Well, let's do a reset. Let's get rid of all the depressing stuff. Let's move on to wrestling cards. We're going to have throughout the episodes as well. We're going to have some Christmas messages. So we'll come back. We'll restart the episode and then we'll crack on with some wrestling card news. So here we are then, episode number 14. We're going to do a redo, lads, aren't we? We're going to start off again, get rid of the depressing stuff.
In a Christmassy mood now.
Ignore the first 20 minutes. We'll move into a positive mood now. So, but yeah, so throughout this Christmas episode, we're going to do some Christmas messages, and you've just heard a couple there. So thank you very much, first of all, to Tony V and Sam Tier for the first set of Christmas messages, and we're going to dot them through the episode. So we're going to keep on moving through now. Let's talk about some card news. Lots of card news sort of coming out at the end of the year here. We're still waiting for some Panini releases, hopefully by the end of the year. But BBM, so this is the first time I think we've mentioned BBM here on the pod. The women's 2023 set is available to pre-order and it's only £55. what do you guys think? Are you going to buy into BBM, or what's your take on them?
Is it like a hobby box per se, or is it like a blaster box?
I think it's basically
Does
a
anyone
hobby
know?
box, isn't it? Pretty much
Is it?
their version of a hobby box, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they don't distinguish between the two, I don't think.
No.
But I think it's kind of like a hybrid thing in the middle, maybe. But
Yeah, I feel like I read four autos, was it? Something like that. So I feel like I read that.
Yeah, so you got basically, in a box, you get loads of different packs within them, but basically, yeah, you get multiple autographs, and there's also a chance in having a signed Polaroid within the boxes as well.
Yeah.
So thanks to Gary in our Facebook group for posting the link up there. But again, yeah, 55 quid plus any shipping charge. And he's also done an unboxing video of last year to give you an idea. But some of the autos, I think, like Tommy and Trav mentioned on like the special, that they're just beautiful autographs, like full cards.
Really, yeah.
Always, yeah. So, yeah, if you want to have a look at that and delve into BBM, that might be your first sort of chance to get into those. And again, they'll be shipping
I always
in January.
find the Polaroids a bit weird, though. It's always like they're in a hotel room.
It's always very dark, isn't it? It's always very
It's like really poorly
questionable
lit.
looking.
Yeah, and they're never looking at the camera.
They're not like full Polaroids. I think they're like sort of a smaller size, aren't they? Not the full square
They're
ones,
like
are they?
Instax or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Instax. I
It's
don't think what they're called.
really bizarre, I find some of them. But hey, each their own. I'm never be one to say, look, it's like, I don't support it.
Yeah.
If you want to go and support it, fine. But it's just not for me, to be honest. Not my thing.
And then we saw another thing as well, obviously, for the Asian markets come through as well. Panini Select Asian Edition. This has obviously come out a little bit later, but this has piqued the interest of me. What about you guys for this one? Are you going to get some of this or get involved in any of it?
I don't think I probably wouldn't buy a box. I'd potentially look at some singles, I think, but yeah, not for me on this one. I don't think.
I might get you to buy me a box, Chris.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to do that, mate. I think for me, it just comes at the wrong time because there's a few other releases that I'd potentially prefer over Select. I feel like it's just like a long way, do you know what I mean, departed from when it came out.
Yeah.
To a degree, so yeah.
I think for me, so in this Asian one, they've got red wave and gold, so they're sort of like the same prism style. I think I might wait and see if there's any cool colour matches with it. I might pick up some
That
colour
gold
matches.
wave.
Might be some
Can you
cool
imagine
ones,
getting
yeah.
that Hogan gold wave?
That's what I mean, yeah.
Like, that is going to be... And I don't think it will sell that well. So, and it is reasonably priced. What was it, 120 a
I
box?
think it's about 120. I think you're right, Dave, because it's got that no guarantee. I think people are quite often skeptical of the Asia releases.
Yeah.
So yeah,
The as well as it did have the fact that it's got the silver ring sides in there as well. And I know a lot of them, unless you get the big names, but they were case hits on the actual hobby box.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't say that, it says that it has them in, but it doesn't say how many per box that they're in. So
that sounds
I've
like
seen-
maybe case hit again then.
but will it be case hit again? You know what I mean? So that's a maybe. But everything else was like, is Asia specific, but apart from that one, which I find a bit weird. But I'm all up for it. The whole thing about Select has been the parallels. It's not been obviously necessarily the autographs. It's been the parallels. So, and those golds and the gold waves, the gold shimmer,
yeah.
shimmer,
Red wave gold shimmer, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's gold shimmer.
yeah,
Right, yeah.
gold. The shimmer before flash. No, it's flash.
Gold flash.
Gold flash. And now we're going to have shimmer. So I think, all up for it. I think it's going to be good. But I'm with you though, Chris. There's other stuff that gets the mind thinking.
Yeah.
You know, we've got Metal and we've got Chronicle coming up, right?
So I might actually, sorry, I haven't ripped any of Select. So I'm actually tempted to maybe make this my first dive into Select. I probably won't buy into Chronicles, so this may be what I purchase as my first purchase of the year. So if I do, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, that might be what I first get, I think.
Nice.
It's a great rip.
Yeah.
Like, Select is a great rip generally. So
yeah, and then on to AEW news. Again, we had the issue we mentioned last time about the redemptions. Did you manage to get your redemptions sorted, Lloydy, for the golds and stuff? No, mine hasn't either.
Still.
So
no, I've got the silvers, but I've never got the base.
So I was looking around on a couple of Facebook groups, and it looks as though that if you redeem them to physical, apparently that doesn't count, and there's still a lot of people now trying to get trades to get them within their collection. So I think that may be where the issue lies, which is a bit misleading because Upper Deck's thing says it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I never redeemed anything to physical.
Oh, so you've still got yours actually in the pack?
Yeah. Mine are still in the system.
Right, okay.
And they just never got reset, which is nice of them.
Whereas my silvers, I did, and the gold regal I redeemed as like physical. And yeah, you're right. I went and looked, and I've got all the base in there still, so I could do the base, but I couldn't do any of the silvers because I did the silvers. I didn't ever get one of the golds or two of the golds, so I wouldn't have been able to do them. But yeah, you're right. I was the same with the silvers.
So they've never fixed it.
No, it still seems as broken as it was then.
Yeah. Jesus.
But they are on the sites and Facebook groups. People are now selling those sets. So if anyone does desperately want them, it may be the only way to get them, I think, because I can't see Upper Deck being in much of a hurry to fix that anyway. So
I would say wait it out a bit because the prices at the minute are quite high, but they're so variable with the prices as well. Let it peter out a bit, see where they are. They'll probably end up on ComC at some point as well.
I'd have thought so.
For a lot less.
Yeah.
And then talking about EPAC, the Grand Slams are available now to transfer to physicals. So if you are doing the physical ones, you can now push those through to ComCs. And then they had the new arrival this week was Action Andretti, as mentioned, obviously beating Jericho last week. Did you guys pick this up? He's being his first card, and do you think it's going to be one to watch for the future?
I went in for him this morning, so I've just been a bit ill recently. So the first day that I've actually felt a bit more human was this morning. So I bought 3 packs this morning, hoping to get a silver from him, and I was lucky to pick up a silver on the 3rd pack.
Nice.
Boom.
So happy days. I think, to be honest, he's worth, a rookie that potentially is going to get the rub.
Yeah.
Why not? But I wouldn't get any more, I don't think.
Yeah, no, I didn't. Only because I just forgot, basically. I'll probably get one today.
Yeah.
But no flagship packs for me.
Nothing at all.
Done with it. I'm done with flagship packs.
I bought 3.
Anything?
What'd you get?
Nothing. Nothing. No. Just like canvas at the best, I think, to be honest, but nothing.
No, I went in for 1 pack of flagship and 1 new arrival last week, got nothing. And then in the flagship, I don't know why I do it so ourselves, but I bought it just because I thought I might get a Wednesday in action or something. That would be all good, but I got nothing but trash. And then I've done another one today of the new arrivals with the hope that I may get a silver and got nothing. And then I bought another pack of flagship and I got a JR finisher, and that was the only thing. So at least I don't think I've got like $25 worth, but
JR finisher. What's his finisher?
Just his announcer, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. It don't say anything special. So I don't think that was $25 worth of flagship, but there you go. Yeah, I think I'm a bit like you guys. I think flagship now there's nothing really good in there, is it, to be honest?
We're sadists. We keep doing it. But we have hope.
Week after
that's
week.
the gamble, isn't it? That's the trouble.
Hope. You know what I mean? But that's the thing now. Like, I'm hoping that this is the end of year now for the new arrivals.
Yeah.
And they will do their redemptions at the end of the year, potentially. But we'll see what comes up.
I don't really know if I'm going to go into new arrivals next year. I don't know if I'll carry it on or not. I guess it depends if it sort of...
I think I would only do it for rookies.
Yeah.
I think. But we'll see.
And often mentioned earlier about Mandy Rose being released. Her final Panini cards I was trying to think which ones were her last ones. Would the Panini Instant be her last one, do you think, that we just had come out? Or we had...
I think so, yeah. I don't think we've had anything since then, have we?
No, because that was after Impeccable, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we may get some in Chronicles, potentially, or I assume.
I think she's in Chronicles, yeah.
She was very heavily in Impeccable.
Yeah. Every
break I was in, a Mandy Auto was coming out. It's mad how they've pushed her so much, and then for this they've just gone nah.
Was it Mattel in the end, wasn't it? That they wanted her to pull the plug. So
broke the deal with Mattel or something like that, didn't it?
Yeah. So I guess we'll get a few more Mandy cards, but yeah, it would be interesting to see if she ever does decide to go back to wrestling, or she's just quite happy making a mint, doing what she's doing, really.
Might turn up in AEW.
Potentially. I'm talking about people turn up in AEW as well. Obviously, Sasha Banks, I didn't put on the notes about turn up in New Japan at Wrestle Kingdom, isn't she, allegedly? Do we think we'll see her on AEW TV?
I'd hope so. She owes Paige a match, doesn't she? Still.
Yeah.
So I would expect so.
I do too. I think at this point it's a given, isn't it?
The money's got to be right, though.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be like... Yeah.
She'd need to be one of the highest paid people there by the sounds of it, wouldn't she? So
I think it would be like bring her in as like a marquee kind of couple of events. I can't see her ever being on the roster.
No.
But she's got other stuff she wants to do in life. Why would you want to destroy your body for... And synonymously as well, women have always had a shorter life expectancy in wrestling than men have. It's always been about, 5-6 years?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, there's people that have gone a lot longer than that. Natty, for one. But generally, at the top, they did, 5-6 years, if that. So...
Thing is, though, like Natty's always had a fairly safe style, though, hasn't she? You think of most of the divas, a lot of them are more high flying, aren't they? And it's just the way it is, isn't it, really? But,
well, life as well. Like, if they go off and have a kid, then, their priorities are the kid. It's not wrestling, generally. So it's life. So good on her, though. I'm looking forward to her wrestling in Japan. I think she's probably always wanted to do it. I know Travis is very excited.
She might be the new arrival card as well, actually. Oh, you never know.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So,
shout out to Trav as well. I forgot to mention him last 2 weeks ago, about Sasha Banks, because he cracked his Sasha Banks Colour Blast, didn't he?
Oh, yes, he did,
which was a BGS 9, and he got it dimed on PSA.
Nice. Well done.
It's a massive card. Like, it's one of my favourite cards of the year, I think, to be honest. It's Sasha Banks.
It works, doesn't it? On all levels, that just works, that card. Love it.
What other Colour Blast, complements that person to a T, you know what I mean? It's such a great image on there as well. And well done, Trav, man, for getting that sorted out.
That's a massive
I told him not to do it. I told him not to do it. I was like, mate, just it's a lovely card in the BGS.
I remember that because we were saying it had the nice label, didn't it?
Yeah, it was a lovely card in there, and it was just like, why run the risk? Can you imagine if it came back an 8? You'd be like, fuck. But man, he's got some luck at the minute, I tell you. With I wouldn't say luck. He knows what he's doing.
I think he's got a good eye
on it. Yeah.
He's got some skills, I tell you. He's got some good skills.
What's the pop on that? Do you know what the pop on that is?
I would say that's
I would say I can't imagine there's going to be many of them.
I don't know what the pop is, but I'd imagine.
Yeah, well done, Trav. That's a real great card to have.
Yeah, it'd be 2 or 3 at worst.
Jeez. Yeah, well done.
Yeah, top card.
So we're going to have a couple more Christmas messages. So we're going to have a couple of messages now from Aidan, and then Brian Santa Claus Lions. So we'll let you play these out, and then we'll quickly chat about them quickly, and then we're going to go into Chris's Nook, and Michael.
Hi, Squared Circle Relics, and also the Squared Circle Relics universe. This is Aidan Wardle at _Prophet on Twitter. Just wanting to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Be safe, be well, be merry. And just a massive thank you to you guys of the Squared Circle Relics podcast for bringing an insightful, entertaining, and above all else, enlightening piece of work to the world. Genuinely a must-listen podcast for myself every single time a new episode drops. So my thanks to you all. Have a wonderful new year. Can't wait to see what's coming up for you guys in 2023.
Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Can't see me, my season's now. Ho, ho, ho. It's your Doctor of Giftonomics, Santa Claus. I want to wish everyone, ATP, OTP, and Under the Sea, a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, and one more thing. Fuck David Lloyd.
There you are. Thanks to Aidan and Brian there for sending the messages. We've seen a clause.
Brian's supposed to be my friend, man. Like, we speak to each other daily. Like, man.
He was possessed by the ghost of John Cena.
It was John Cena. What are you talking about?
Yeah. But no, yeah, thank you for those, and thank you for everyone who sent the message so far. We're going to keep playing them throughout the episode, so yeah, we'll keep dropping them in. But we're going to move over to now Chris's Nook and my corner. So, Chris, do you want to do your Nook first, or should I do my corner first?
Yeah, I'll go. So my Nook really is at the moment just a competition. So posted the details on our Facebook group last week. So I've added a few prizes to the mix. I've added a Funko Pop and a Thank You Taker insert set from Slam Attacks Chrome, which is like the full 5 cards. Yeah, just leave us a 5-star review. If you're doing it on Spotify, just screenshot it, send me a message, send any of us a message, and we'll add you to the list. It's going to run until the 1st of January. And then on the next show, we'll run it and we'll announce the winner. I will say the Funko Pop is Cactus Jack. No, it's not. It's Dude Love. If you have the Dude Love one, though, I have like replacements. So just give me a shout again and I'll pop you a replacement pop in there. But yeah, I'm going to be sad when the competition's over because then I won't have a Nook anymore.
I'm sure we can fill your Nook with something else, Chris.
Find something else for my Nook. Cheers.
Change it to Mandy's Hole.
Oh.
We can talk about what Mandy's doing outside of wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm privy to that.
No. Mate, I think Lloydy needs a little corner.
No, as I say, it's a very dark and dingy world I live in. So it's though.
Lloydy's Labyrinth. There you go.
Imagine how tight my trousers would be. Come on, Jamie.
So we're moving to my corner really quickly. So yeah, not much mentioned in the corner. Red Waves and Orange Flash. I'll go for my purchases, but that's sort of really stopped this side of Christmas. That's my main focus is Christmas really at the minute. But I want to just mention, obviously, I said last week about Michael and from Wrestling Cards Worldwide having obviously new stock coming in. And he was going through all these base cards, and I don't know if you guys saw it, but he didn't obviously know what was going to be in these boxes, and he's obviously sifting through them. But he come across what looks like a Macho Man sticker autoed on the back. The sticker itself is a bit of a weird image. It's like a knee or an elbow pad or something, but the auto looks genuine. Have you guys seen it?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
It does look. It looks like his auto.
It looks pucker. It's clean. It looks a clean Macho Man auto.
It does.
I don't quite know why someone chose that sticker to get autographed. But there you go.
All they had on them, maybe like first to hand, that kind of thing. But yeah, it's strange choice.
Yeah. So I don't quite know what he's going to do with it. I did say to him, I think if it was me, I would go and get it graded regardless of what it would cost, just to keep it protected.
When you say graded though? Do you mean just like authenticated?
Just authenticated, I think. Yeah, not the actual grade.
Not like
I think
an actual grade. Yeah.
No, I don't think you'll get a higher grade on it anyway, would you? But just to protect it, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know whether or not he will decide to sell it or what he'll do. But that's the sort of thing I can imagine Topps picking up, or Panini sort of as a die cut auto. That's the sort of thing they would use, isn't it? I guess.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So yeah, no, well done to him for finding that within that. That's a bit of a treasure in there. And then talking about autos, Ava Raine. So I took a bit of a gamble.
This is the story of the fucking week. This one is, I tell you.
So you guys
strap in, people. This is better than the story before. I tell you. Come on,
honestly,
this is amazing.
Right, so I'll start from the beginning. So I ordered obviously the Panini instance Ava Raine, and I had this idea that I'm going to try and get one autograph.
So this is the Rock's daughter, people. This is the Rock's not youngest daughter. His oldest daughter.
Eldest,
yeah. Yeah, so that turned up. Obviously, Panini cocked up the order, so I had to wait a bit later for mine. But when it arrived, I posted it off to the PC, and I put like a little bit of fan mail in there. I said, "I'm a big fan of what they're doing and all this sort of stuff." And I thought, whatever happens, happens. And I put a stamped address envelope in there with my American post address in there, and that was it. I got a message from my dad last week saying, there's an envelope come in your handwriting addressed to you. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. I think I know what that is. But by this point, I was quite excited because I literally posted it like the end of November, and within a week, it had then got to Dad. So it was a massive turnaround to post there with all our strikes and get sorted.
Yeah.
And I said, Dad, well, can you ring me and we'll open the envelope up there? I just want to see what it looks like. So anyway, he showed me the envelope. The envelope's got no stamps on it, no franking, nothing. It's actually gone through the US Postal Service with fuck all on it, like just a plain envelope. So I don't know how it got there in the first place, but it did.
That's
open the envelope up, and Dad shows me the back of the card, and there is the most perfect Ava Raine autograph on the back of the card, and it looks pucker. And I said, Dad, that looks amazing. And on the back of the instant, obviously, you got the grey area, and it's like done really well. Like, a dad's taught her well how to do an autograph and where to put it. Like,
professional
pucker.
Already.
Really good. Anyway, Dad said to me, I said, that looks really good. Can you protect that card? Dad then, after the call, sends me some photos. Massive rookie error here. I think we need to teach Ava Raine. She'd signed the top loader and not the card. My heart sunk. I was devastated.
It's cool though, because
it is very cool. Don't get me wrong. I am really impressed, and it's going to be like the highlight of my PC. Like, I didn't even think sending something to the PC would work.
Can you get protection for a top loader?
Well, this is my question to you guys. What can I do?
It's really hard, and I've thought about this a little bit, and it's like could you? Is there not a mag that you could get that is that size that you could get it in?
I don't really
If not, the only other thing I can think is just putting it in a team bag and.
Can't you get like a 360 mag or something like that? You know the mags that they stick the impeccable like bars in.
Yeah,
they're called 360. They actually go up to 360. I think they're about 10 quid. But I think that's probably. But would it even fit in that? I don't know.
I think because the top load's that much wider, that's the trouble, isn't it?
That's the problem.
Yeah, so I don't really know what to do to protect it, but I'm never going to obviously sell it. It's going to be a nice, cool piece. But I just wonder why she decided to sign the top loader. There was a part of me wondered that did she realise that if she signed the card, it might end up on eBay, and doing it on the top loader meant that someone would keep it and not sell it?
I don't think so. I think it's just a rookie mistake almost. She's just been like looked at it and just gone, right, signed, and then that's it. She doesn't understand what a top loader is, and do you know what I mean?
Next time, put a little sticky thing on it on top of the top loader and say, please take card out and sign it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Like loads of thank yous on it.
So, but yeah, I thought that was pretty cool though, that sending something to the PC and it was autographed. But just crazy that moment. You sort of think, oh,
Jamie, do you think anyone else has got one of those cards signed yet? Or do you think you're the only one? I reckon you're the only one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it's a niche card in a Panini Instant. We know the print run's not... I know it's big for Instants, but it's not thousands and thousands, is it?
No, I think it's 400
what
or something, isn't it?
It's just 4 or 6, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
You'll probably have some people camped outside the performance going...
Yeah, there's going to be someone...
I guess if you live local, you would, but...
I don't think they should do that. I think they should leave them alone, personally. Like, if you live near it as well... there's a difference to what Jamie did to what they probably do, like, outside going, can you sign this? They're probably out there all the time doing it as well.
Yeah.
It's not fair on them.
No, to be fair, I did write a nice note in there and saying, you know, I'd done a wrestling card podcast and sort of, you know, we talk about these cards being, you know, just sort of generally sort of bigging up a bit. Yeah, but it's quite cool to have that in such a quick turnaround, really. So
yeah,
I was amazed. I was amazed
really
you got it back so quickly, to be honest, mate.
Yeah,
really amazed.
So I'll put the photos up in the Facebook group anyway, so everyone can see them. So yeah, let's move on to purchases and razzes and breaks and bits and pieces for the week. A bit of a quiet week for me, so I'll probably go at the end. But who wants to go first? Do you want to go first, Chris or Lloydy?
I'll go first. I haven't got that much. So I did decide to, even though I've got no space, and every episode I say to you, "Hi guys, I've got no space. I've got no space." I've decided to collect all the purple and oranges from Select. Yeah.
I was going to mention this to you because I didn't know you were doing this.
I just thought, why not? There's only 200, so there's only the concourse and the premier level to collect. And they're only from the actual blasters.
Yeah,
so
I did wonder that because I don't have any of these because I checked for you.
Yeah,
but I just assumed, there must be blasters then.
See, they're not guaranteed in blasters either, so they're a bit. They shouldn't really exist, but they do. It's that kind of weird, like, why? It's just kind of like they had extra space, so why not? So I thought, yeah, okay. I had 2. I needed 198. So I did a couple of deals over the last couple of weeks. The first one included a couple. So this was with our friend Brian Lyons, who sent us a lovely Christmas jingle earlier on.
He was really lovely, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Very friendly towards you.
Yeah, very friendly. Thanks, Brian. I love you, man. So I got quite a few things from Brian though. So I did get 4 select orange and purples from him, purple and oranges, for the PC. He actually did come to me originally about the Spears exclusive 100 from AEW Series 2, which is lovely that he thought of me. So thank you very much for that, Brian. Of course, I said yes to that. That was instant, yeah. So that's great. I now own Series 1 and Series 2 of that as well, so that goes into the Spears collection. He also had a Kenny SP canvas from Series 2, which I took from him as well. A couple of Lee Johnson cards from Spectrum. One was just the base, and the other one was a shirt relic base. A Bryce, the referee, I think Dynamite out of 299 from Series 2, and a Thunder Rosa out of 399, which is a green from the blaster that I got him to send over to Trav as well as a thank you.
That's a really nice card as well, and that parallel might be the one that I go after when I get round to it. The green pops, especially on that Thunder Rosa card.
I love the green set, man. I think it's awesome. Like, don't get me wrong, the orange and the purple from the hobby are nice, but the green just pops. And when you get a color match as well, absolutely insane. So I was really happy on that, and so thank you very much, Brian. Trav was really happy with his Thunder Rosa. Trav missed out on a Thunder Rosa, like a Shid Thunder Rosa from a couple of weeks ago, so I thought I'd get him that as a pick me up. And he really loved it. So happy days. I then got further 17 purple and orange cards from.
You're sounding like me, Lloydy, here.
Yeah, bulk gang. From a lovely man called so on Insta it's Kiddle _ collects. On eBay it's Kiddle collects. And I got them at a very reasonable price, so thank you very much. Really happy to get that sorted out. Due to the ongoing strikes of postal service, I still haven't got any of the stuff that I'm talking about, but at some point in the new year, probably it will arrive. So happy days. And what else? And the only other thing was Travis as well. I set him a task to go and get the Spears chair shots, which I needed for my Spears collection. It's the only one I really wanted, to be honest, out of all the new stuff that's come out. It's the only thing I've been looking for. And they're quite hard to find, actually. They go on eBay
Yeah, they are.
occasionally. They go for reasonable prices, but they go they go in and out of eBay in America so quickly.
There's just not many of them around.
No.
Especially Spears, they seem to pick up them quite quickly, don't they, really?
Yeah, it's just because you're the chairman, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
It's just like... But happy to say I finally got one. I got one at a very reasonable price. I think it was $17 plus shipping, which...
Not bad.
That's decent.
The shipping was like $7 for some reason. That's to Trav. So I was like, okay, but
crazy.
Regardless, I would have paid up to $35 for it. So I'm happy that I got it for what I did. So good times. So that's it, really. I was going to say as well that so I know you guys have got it as well. So Johnny Tancredi has sent us all some cards in the mail. I have not got mine, and he did let me know that with mine he's actually sent a card with it, and he wanted me to read it on the podcast today for the Christmas pod. I obviously don't have the card, so when I get it though, I will read it when it comes for across. But thank you, Johnny. It's lovely.
Yeah, thanks, Johnny.
Thank you.
Mate. Thank you very much. Really kind of you.
He got the cards I sent him yesterday, so he's made up. So happy days. That's it from me.
Should I go, Chris, or should I go? Or do you want to go?
Yeah,
through?
you want to go now, bud? You can.
Okay, I'll whip through mine quite quickly because I haven't really got that much. So I'm going to do a miss, not for me first. I'm going to do one for Sam at Icon. Obviously, he mentioned when he came on the pod that he's trying to get these 2009 TNA autos, and that was something he was going to be going after. He messaged me this morning, and I was a bit gutted for him, really. He missed out on the Doug Williams 1 of 1, and it went for $60 on Yankee Bay. And he was gutted that he missed it. So, really gutted for him that he didn't get that. But I think he's still trying to pick up these TNA 2009. So if you've got any, hit him up on Twitter or Instagram and help him out with that. But yeah, big miss for him. So I do feel sorry for him for that. On my purchase this week, so pretty quiet. I got my ComC order shipped, so when that actually arrives after Christmas, I assume at this point, I'll do an unboxing video on the Facebook group and run through what I've got stored up in there, so I'll go through that. Mentioned AEW, so again, the new Rivals and stuff we'd already gone through. I picked up my very first slabbed card, which isn't wrestling related. Because
Don't
of the
say
England
Jude Bellingham.
game.
Don't say Jude,
was
please, no.
Jude Bellingham, yeah.
Go on, say it, Chris.
Dave.
Go on,
What's
say
that, Dave?
Go on, say it.
Birmingham City Skull.
Yeah, Birmingham City. Thank you very much.
On it, look, I've never seen him play a match for Dortmund. There's just this thing in the back of my mind that if he blows up, like for $30, I'll pick this card up for like $35, a PSA 10 rookie card, and it's a Tops Now one as well. I just thought this is a no-brainer. Like, even if he turns to shit and he does nothing,
he does a Deli Alley.
If he blows up. What's what I mean? Like, anything could happen to him at this point, you know? But a PSA 10. I thought, you know what, that's probably cost that geezer more than that to actually get that graded, hasn't it? So I'll pick that. That's probably my only purchase actually I've done this week. So that's on its way over to me at the moment. Again, whenever Royal Mail decides to deliver it, that will be coming to me.
Terrible, man. Like
that was,
man. Like I'm like 30 days behind.
Well, when did I order this? So I won the Jude Bellingham the night before the England game. So that was like, 2 weeks ago? And that still hasn't left American customs. So yeah, it's going to be a little while yet, I think, for that.
It's crazy.
And then the last thing I had done was a little trade ski with Chris. So we'd done a deal yesterday for some slam attacks for AW Base Series 2. So when Advent's all done, I've agreed to send all of my slam attacks to Chris. So that was a happy deal then. Chris is going to start me on my 22 flagship. So thank you very much for that, Chris.
No worries, bud. Is that you done, did you say?
That's me done,
So you two boys are sensible because it's Christmas and you've been spending your money elsewhere. Well, I am not sensible and I'm a fucking idiot. And I've probably got the biggest week of ever. So yeah, let's get into it. So Jamie started off with misses, but that's what I've got as well. So I'm going to start off with a miss that I had.
I thought you were going to say that you picked up the Doug Williams 1-of-1.
Yeah, it was me. It was me all along. Damn it. No, I have actually, on Whatnot last night, I won a card really cheap that could, I can't remember what year it's from, but it's potentially one that Sam needs. And I got it with the specific intention of just in case Sam needed it. And if not, I won it for like not a lot. So, you know. But yeah, I'll look into that another time. I spoke to you guys in our group chat about the 2012 Heritage Hobby Box. Do you guys remember that? It was about 2 weeks ago now.
Yes. Mm-hmm. The red one.
It's the one with Andre on the front. Yeah. So I was bidding on it and, you know, we were seeing, you know, how high it might go. But then I got outbid and I noticed the person that was bidding on it as well had a feedback score of like 6 or something.
Okay.
And they were the ones who were bidding me up. And as soon as I see that on eBay, and it's something that's worth checking, if you click bids and you can see, you know, the feedback score of the other bidder, if you see it at like a 6 or a 0 or whatever, in my opinion, just stop because do you know what I mean? You're being
being upbid there, aren't you?
You're being hustled, yeah. Shill bid, that's what I was looking for. So I stopped, and it only went, you know, $20, I think, more than on my max bid, but no. So I was a bit pissed off about that. So I went directly after losing out on it and bought a fat pack and a retail pack for $20.
Nice. That's
of Heritage 2012. Yeah, just to be like, well, you know what, I'm still going to open some Heritage 2012. And as Dave actually pointed out when we were talking about it, the autos in the retail release are actually better than the ones in the hobby. So you never know, I might get like a John Cena or a CM Punk auto. So,
they've done that quite a lot actually with those early Heritages actually. Like the retail ones had like a mix of them on, and those early Heritage are really nice. I've always been a big fan of Heritage.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm in a bit of a rabbit hole at the moment. So I also picked up some more sealed packs. Only two packs, but they're Chrome Heritage free from 2008. Do you know the ones? They got John Cena on the packet.
Yeah.
Really, really good cards. I've opened them before and really enjoyed it. So yeah, picked up a couple of packs of them, picked them up pretty cheap. Next up, one that Dave sent me, Zack Ryder, Undisputed 2015.
I'm good at finding new cards. I'm not very good at finding myself cards.
It was purple colour match, so it's like he's in his purple gear. The relic is purple, and the actual card, because it's to 25, is purple. So it's really nice, and I very much appreciate you giving me the heads up on that.
It's amazing what cards come up on eBay. Occasionally, like it's probably once every like 3 months or so. There's something that one of us.
It's always a nice splurge, isn't there?
I would we'd down tools to get it, wouldn't we? Like it's just be like, I need to get that now. And
yeah, and like I said at the time, Dave, I was like, I'd already spent some money that day, and I was like, right, I'm done. But when something like that comes up, and it had 2 watches in the last 24 hours, so I was just like, yeah, I'm going to buy it now. Yeah.
It's good when it happens, though, man.
It is, yeah. And then last night, I actually picked up a 2018 Undisputed Zack Ryder shirt relic auto as well. So that one is slabbed. It's a PSA 8.
Oh, cool.
Got it for, I think it was $20. So again, it's almost the price of a submission anyway. So yeah.
The PC grows. The PC grows.
It really is. Move on to some AE dub next. So like Dave, I've got a couple of chair shots. I posted them on our group yesterday. I got Matt Hardy and Santana on Ortiz. I think the most either any of them was about $15. I think one of them was $6.
Yeah, that's a good price.
And they're all courtesy of one of our listeners, Matt. So he bought them for me, and I've obviously given him the money and stuff. But he then sent me a load of extras. So really appreciate that, Matt. He's not really into base cards, I guess, like a lot of people aren't, but me and Jamie like them. So that's where those AEW base are coming from for you, Jamie. So
thank you. And thanks, Matt, in that case as well.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, we were doing a deal. I bought some micro brawlers from him. And yeah, just added those in as well. So really appreciate that. Adam Anwar, he said he wanted more football. We've already had Jamie's Birmingham City scum, but I picked up some football this week. So I picked up a blaster of the Topps Merlin from this year. Do you remember when I was opening that a lot a couple of months ago? Yeah, I think I opened 13 boxes of it. And it's gone up in price since then. So I managed to pick up 1 box of that. So yeah, a little bit of football. I'm surprised you guys haven't given me any stick either.
What?
Olivier Giroud.
Oh yeah, how
how wrong can you be? I fucking hate him. The thing is, I did this before with Giroud. Me and my mates were watching Southampton Chelsea, and he goes and scores this fucking wonder goal. And I'm earlier on in the day, I'd been Giroud's dog shit. Yeah,
don't fucking say it. I know we're on a podcast, but Jesus.
I need to learn.
As soon as it happened, I was just like, fuck you, Chris.
Even me and my mates were watching it, and I was like, right, well, I'm done for, aren't I? Fucking Giroud. So, there you go.
I forgot, because so much has happened since then, man. I forgot about that.
Well, the World Cup's ancient history now.
Well done, Argentina. Even though we don't like you, or France either, but whatever.
I have. I know it ain't going to happen, but I do keep checking Panini Instant to see if the Martinez Golden Glove comes out of the Panini Instant card.
Well, he has, but it's not that image. It's just the image of when he first gets the glove. Medal.
I was pissing my pants.
I mean, the way this world is going, we're going to have Falkland Islands 2, The Revenge, coming out soon. You know what I mean? The way this world has gone in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I can just imagine it that flaring up again or something like that. Because it's never really,
been sorted, has it?
No,
really.
It's still, they still believe that it's there, so I can just imagine that's going to flare up again or something will happen. And we just don't need it. But
we're being right miserable bastards, isn't we?
Yeah, fuck it. I said it before. Fucking ho,
Merry
man.
Christmas.
The thing, did you hear about what Emmy said about the reason he did it is because the French were booing him. So he thought, right, on the world stage, I'm gonna make my trophy look like a fleshlight at you. It's just fucking mad. Aston Villa's goalkeeper, man. Aston Villa's goalkeeper, proud right there.
Some logic there, somewhere.
Oh man, yeah, good fun. But yeah, I do keep an eye on the Panini Instant.
It was the
like
Wallace
that
and
anyway,
Gromit face that he made as well. It was just why?
Yeah.
Nice cheese Gromit.
Why?
Here's my
Knob
cup.
cheese Gromit.
Oh, not cheese Gromit.
Oh, dear.
God.
So anyway, yeah, another World Cup
Anyway.
done, eh, lads?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Add it to the list.
At least the Germans didn't win.
No, that's very true. The Germans and the French didn't win. Boom.
No.
Yeah.
Can't ask for more than that.
If
Right, so I'm
nobody
about halfway here,
Well,
boys.
if nobody understands that as well, is that it's history it's history as going back, but also football history as well.
History, yeah.
It's
Bit of both.
bit of both.
Yeah.
So-
Anyway.
Anyway,
So is that you done, Chris, for your purchase?
No.
You've been
I've
a
got
busy
loads
lad.
left. And I've not even...
he hasn't even touched the Chrome yet.
I haven't even said any Slam Attacks Chrome, and I've been in a ton of breaks, and I've even left stuff off of my list because I didn't want to take up too much of the time.
It's
I've been on a
Christmas,
mad
fuck
one.
it.
Yeah. So I went on I've been going on a sticker rabbit hole, down a sticker rabbit hole lately. I'm finding it extremely relaxing to just sit and stick stickers in a sticker book at night.
That's cool.
Judge me
really
if you
cool.
want, I don't care.
No, don't. It's cool.
Most people just masturbate, to be honest.
Yeah, no, over that. Past that now.
Stickers
into
in a
Back
book.
back to stickers.
Sticker books,
stickers.
yeah, I've regressed.
You should have directed Emmy Martinez that way as well, maybe.
Just have some stickers. So do you remember I said I picked up some stickers from Panini to finish the book, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
I stuck them in last week, and then I realised that they'd actually sent me 2 incorrect stickers. So they'd sent me like 65 instead of 64.
Bastards.
And I think it was like 190 instead of 191. Because I then went and checked the order, because it tells you what you've ordered. And yeah, I was right. So I then had to go and buy those 2 stickers. And then, you know those ones on eBay where it's like buy 4, get 10 free. So went and did that, picked up the ones I needed, and then I picked up like some Cody's, some Bronze, Bret Hart's, Hulk Hogan's, that kind of thing. But yeah, kind of, I've really been getting back into it. I only need 40 stickers for the 2017 Topps collection one. And I've just started the last Topps one, which was like the Road to WrestleMania.
Okay.
You guys remember that one?
Yeah.
About 2 years ago, I think. And then just today I've had an album that I've been after for ages and ages. It's the Rivals album. And again, you see the boxes of the Rivals stickers. They're from 2008.
Yeah, I was
you
gonna
see
say
them
that's
on
when they
eBay
had
all the time.
Rivals and stuff. That's what we
Rivals
want to
see
do,
it
didn't they?
all the time. Yeah.
All the time. So I've got that as a full set. Just never been able to find the sticker book unless it's been in bloody French. So
I'd tell you what
bloody
though,
French.
bloody French.
Your Pogman could have translated it for you, surely.
Yeah, but then I'd have to be on the blower to him all the time, and you know what I mean. It'd be a nightmare. But I genuinely have had a saved search for this Rivals album for like 4 years or 3 years.
I've never seen
and
it.
It never really pops up.
Never
I
seen
found
it.
it. The guy shot me an offer. I countered, and we met in the middle. And it's turned up today. So yeah, that's like I've got a whole sticker album to sort of stick there. And then I also picked up some in 2014. They had the complete A to Z of stickers. It's kind of childish, but then when you actually see the stickers, they're kind of cool. So I picked up a couple of starter packs for that, and just some loose 1992 ones that I've again just need for like a half completed book that I've got. So a real sticker rabbit hole, but I'm enjoying it. So and it's cheap. Do you know what I mean?
I'll go up into the loft. I've got a part completed Icons, Topps Icons sticker album. If you haven't got it, you're more than welcome to have it if you want to complete it.
Yeah, go for it, man. Always up for a challenge,
there's
because
not-
it is quite challenging trying to find these last sort of few, and do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
They're
ain't
not
gonna be
as
many
readily
left.
available. Yeah. Yeah, by all means, mate.
Because I think I bought 2 boxes. So it's going to be nearly complete. If there's only be about a dozen or so left. But if you want to finish it off and keep it, there's more than one to.
Yeah, wicked, man. Always appreciate that. Right, slam attacks time. I'll try and run through this. I got a big one that I needed, which was the Hulk Hogan green, which I'll show you boys. It's that one.
Yeah.
See
Nice.
it?
That's cool.
That came up on UK eBay, about 25 quid, I think. So yeah, that one's all good. That's done. Realistically, on the Hogan front now, I'm pretty much done because I'm not going to, do you know what I mean? I'm not going to pursue the 5s and the 10s and the 101s because it's just, out of my price range realistically. If they come up or if I hit them in breaks, excellent. But if not, I'm happy with the greens and the refractors and the speckles and stuff.
Yeah.
What else did I get? P-Bear had a half case break and I took a ton of guys. Got a thank you taker, orange to 25, Kushida auto to 25, the Stone Cold promo insert to 50, another couple more Hogan ones to 99, the yellow, Mankind to 50, and just loads more, do you know what I mean? Like lower end speckles and refractors and bits. And then I've got another the rest of the case on Boxing Day. So it's something to look forward to on Boxing Day after work.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. And then I won a Raz. I won a Johnny Tancredi Raz. So
I don't know about this.
$10 a spot, 10 spots, and then winner takes all. So winner picks a box. I think you could have fully loaded NXT or Slam Attacks Chrome.
Nice.
I wonder what you went for.
Yeah.
As well. So this is the thing. So there's 10 people in it. I specifically tried to stay awake and didn't.
All right.
So I fell asleep. So I think the other 9 people were watching. So it was just me that wasn't watching.
Oh no.
Luckily, I'd messaged him previously and said, if I ever win one of these, just Slam Attacks Chrome, obviously. Yeah. So he knew what to do.
Which is, I always do this as well. It's such a smart play to do because, you don't have to worry about it then.
You get what you want.
That's it. And out of that box, he pulled a to 10 Io Shirai finisher, which is the one that Adam said, I pulled one of those as well. So me and Adam own 20% of that card. He also pulled like an Oscar to 50 Damian Priest gold, and then
you're killing Logan
Lashley.
Bryan, by the way.
Yeah, man. Sorry, dude. I've also written down thanks to Johnny for the package that he sent. Really appreciate it. There was loads of cool stuff. Like mine had Timberwolves, Southampton cards, some of their cards, their own Card Foundation podcast cards, so some autos in there. And there's one card that I can't see what it is on the picture, so it's going to be a nice little surprise on that one. And I finally did it. I don't know if you guys remember, when we first started this, you guys said I've got to pull a 1 of 1 before the end of the year.
Yes.
Well, I failed. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I failed at that. I haven't pulled a 1 of 1. But I bought one.
That's fine.
I bought a 1 of 1. I was like, right. So I will thank Chalky for sending me this because he didn't have to. It's the turn back the clock insert that I really like from Heritage 2016. Cards of Cards, yeah. So actually got the Big Boss Man 1 of 1 printing plate.
Oh, cool, man.
So it's one of the colours, so it's cyan or something. But I just thought it was really cool. Do you know what I mean? On the actual card, you can only see the old. Do you know what I mean? The old part of it. So the original gold Merlin card.
Nice.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah,
so
cool.
Do you know what I mean? You can't see any of the turn back the clock or anything else. It's just this Merlin card. And Chalky pointed it out actually that's that Black Merlin set was literally the first ever cards that I started buying. So it just seemed like fitting to me. So yeah, looks really cool. I've got it in my account in my American mailbox, and yeah,
Nice.
really happy with it.
Is that your first printing plate card to have as well?
It's my first one of one and my first printing plate. Yeah,
Nice. They're a real nice little thing to have. They're like, they're just a nice little piece to have, a bit like the stainless steel cards. Like they're just a unique card to own. So well done on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked having. I said about the AEW like Spectrum chair shots when you actually get them in hand. Yeah, I really like them. Like I prefer them out of any kind of protection. So I don't like them in the top loaders and stuff. I think they're cooler out of them. But yeah, that's me done. I'm not going to include anything else. I'll leave it there.
Well, so you've had a cracking week of stuff though.
Yeah, really, really, really good week. Yeah.
Just a real quick thing. You guys bought any cards for anyone for Christmas, or are you got anything that you're going to get yourself for Christmas if you get anything?
I've bought Ted, my oldest. He's got a lot of Pokemon coming. A lot of Pokemon.
Catch them all.
And then my buddy Rog, I feel like I've mentioned it before. I've started an involuntary PC for him.
It's the best
of
way.
Some basketball player, yeah. So he's got a zebra print select card coming.
Okay.
That he will have no idea why it's zebra print or anything, but
he'd be like, "What the fuck is
makes
this?"
Yeah. But to be fair, he displays them all, and he's got a little like I've got him stands and things, and they do look cool in his room. So, what about you guys?
Nothing really. Like, obviously, I've sent a few bits of pieces abroad. Sam Tier, I need to send something as well, which I still haven't done because I've been ill as fuck. But other than that, no, there's not a lot I'm sending really or receiving card wise this year.
Yeah, I don't think I'm getting any cards for Christmas, which sucks. But
no, I don't think so. I don't think I'm getting any cards.
No,
I've dropped hints. I'm trying to still get this Atomic Kogan, and that's like some cash towards that would be handy. I just want to close that fucking 2015 out. I'm sorry, but I just want to get it done now.
So much other stuff to get into.
I nearly sent you one the other day, Jay. PSA 9, I think it was. Then I realised it wasn't chrome.
Oh, okay.
It was like a standard refractor or something or other.
Well, the one
it wasn't the right one.
Anyone to listen to this, don't snipe this from me. But there's one on ComC for $108, the PSA 9. And that's been reduced. That was like $140 and it's now $108. And I'm wanting I'm going to buy it like on Boxing Day or whatever, whenever I go through the stuff. So please don't buy it from me because that's the one I want. But no, that's it.
Or if you do buy it for Jamie.
Yeah, and I'll give you $140 for it, the price that it was, and you'll be $30 up. So we'll see, but I want to close it out as soon as possible. But I just bought a couple of quick cards off Wrestling Cards Worldwide. So Tony V knows about this, but the Animotion set from 2005. So there's only like less than 5 of us who have got a complete set, and Tony V has been looking for number 17 for like 15 years or whatever it would be. So I managed to actually get him that from Wrestling Cards Worldwide. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like the lenticular motion ones.
Yeah.
So Tony, that's Christian.
Oh, okay. I can't
so that completes Tony's set. So he's now got a complete set.
That's cool, man.
And then there's another collector on Twitter as well who needed 81 Stacy Keebler. So again, that completes his set. Jeez. So now between us now, that's within Michael's stash. So yeah, between us, we've now, the chase of trying to get a complete base set. Since 2005, we've all been trying to do it. So those guys are going to get that in a Christmas card. So a little Christmas treat for them. So yeah.
I forgot, before we move on, I did forget one purchase that I made. This was a late edition as well. I only just remembered it because you just showed me the Stacy Keebler.
Right.
So this also comes from Kiddle Collects. I
think I know what this is.
Yeah. So this is Travis's fault. So Travis sent me a picture and said, "We need to get this," and I said, "Yes, we do." And it was the Mandy Rose from 2021 Pops. The butt plug relic, which there was only one that was on ATP Bay, and that was owned by also Kiddle Collects, which I messaged him. I'd already bought my purple and orange from him, and I messaged him saying, what can you do for me on this as well? So I had to buy that as well. Travis also bought one as well. So
poor Kiddle. I messaged him about 3 weeks ago.
I thought you was about to say I messaged him for
everyone wants for a butt plug, man.
No, I messaged him about 3 weeks ago, and I haven't pulled the plug yet. But he had like 2 or 3 dream. But he had like 3 Velveteen Dream Autos up on eBay, and I messaged him. I was like, I want to buy these for the guys so I can put them in their Christmas cards. And like I see, he said, "Why do you want like these 3 dreams?" I was like, "I just want the 3 dreams for the lads." But I haven't bought them yet. But there'll be 3 more dreams in circulation at some point, so look forward to that.
Did you explain further than I want these 3 dreams for the lads? Because otherwise, it sounds like you've got some questionable friends.
Well, I think he must listen to the pod. I think he knew why I wanted them. But no, just they appeared on eBay, and I just said, like, "What's the best you can do? I want to grab them all." But he wondered why someone wanted suddenly to get a PC of Velveteen Dream. But yeah, I will pick him up from him. So if he is listening to this, I will grab them next week from you. So
no, please don't. Please don't.
Well, I haven't got anything else. I've given Lloydy all the crap in the last envelope, so he's cleared me out of crap cards. So
I can send you some if you want. I've got
go on, top me up. Oh dear. So
scum and villainy of wrestling. These cards are.
Shall we move on to our big topic?
Have we got a jingle beforehand?
Yeah, I'm going to shuffle things around. I'm going to put some more Christmas messages in because we've been chatting for a little while. So I'm going to drop in a couple now. So I'm going to put in Johnny's Christmas message from Car Foundation and also Kevin Hulk Hogan as well. So I'll see you after this and we'll do our big topic for this week.
Hey boys, Johnny Tancredi here of the Card Foundation podcast. Just wanted to wish you guys a happy holiday season. Merry Christmas from across the pond to across the pond. Hope you guys also enjoy continued success with your podcast. You guys are absolutely killing it. I'm so proud of you guys, so proud to be your friends, and look forward to jumping on the mic soon. So make sure to enjoy that holiday season. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Hey brother, Hulkamania here. Just like to say, keep up with the Squared Circle Relics podcast, brother. You know you're the #1 podcast out there. And if any Hulkamaniacs out there listening, stay tuned to the Squared Circle Relics podcast, brother.
There you are. Thanks, Johnny. And I think that was Kevin Williams, pretending to be Hulk Hogan. So thank you, Kev, for sending those anyway. So
love you, Johnny.
Again, we'll be playing some more message, but yeah, thank you very much for sending them in. Johnny, again, yeah, thanks for our packages and that, mate. So, big topic this week. It's going to probably take up quite a bit of our time, but we'll see how we whiz.
It all depends on how many changes we make.
Yeah, so the big topic this week, we're going to be going through all of our Mega 5 since episode 1. So we started this back in June, which doesn't seem like it's been nearly actually over half a year.
Six months. Yeah.
So we've done all right, lads. We've made it this far. So we're going to run through all our Mega 5s, see if we change our mind, if we're going to keep any the same, anything that we want to add in or anything we can note. So we're going to run through them quickly, and we'll run through the Mega 5s and just have a bit of a chat around them, really.
I think
how do you guys want to do it?
I think that the interesting one are going to be the first 2.
Yeah.
They're so long ago.
It was so long ago. And I think we've got probably some changes in the first 2. But
yeah, I think I'll put a few notes on a few bits and pieces around them just so we can chat around. So
if you don't mind, I think maybe Jamie, if you want to go run through the first one and then Chris go through the second one and then you keep going one after the other. It's just I don't think my voice will be great.
That's totally fine.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
All right, so I'll go episode. So we didn't do one for episode 1. So if you were listening as far back as episode 1, we basically just chatted about what we'd like to collect and like just generally our top 5 PC,
more like PCs
wasn't it?
And stuff. Yeah.
Who our top 5 PC was. Yeah.
I wonder if that's changed at all in the last 6 months.
Yeah, I need to. I'll have a listen.
Didn't even think of that, really.
No, but no, we didn't Mega 5 it. We just sort of threw him out there.
No, it was more like an introduction into what we collect, really, wasn't it? I don't think it's changed that much.
6 months down the line, we're talking about Mandy Rose's butthole relic.
So,
butthole relic,
butt print. Anyway, right.
Butt
so
print,
let's
that's
go.
A good idea.
Someone will buy it somewhere. So, episode 2.
I'm in.
We basically done relics. So we've done our top 5 relics and we whittled it down to our Mega 5 relics. So number 5, we put AJ Lee as the teddy bear relic. And number 4, Hurricane Mask relic from All Access 02. Number 3, we put the Boneyard Dirt relic from the, was it Slam Attack set?
Slam Attack
2020?
Yep.
Yeah.
Then we had number 2, we had the Shane McMahon and Kurt Angle trash can relic from Championship Clash. And then number 1 from All Access again, we had the Kurt Angle, Milk Khan, and the Rock shirt relic.
Was the Boneyard relic not 21?
Episodes where that we said Upper Deck might come out with something really cool in Spectrum. We'll have to see. What do we think about that quote now, lads? And what do you think about adding or changing anything in the relics? Lloydy, what do you reckon about these cards?
Well,
we were spot on, weren't we?
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't have a vote in this because obviously the one contender that we need to throw into the ring is the Eddie Kingston penis. But I own it now. I have it with me. It is here.
Has it arrived?
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
It is in my hand. I've got Eddie Kingston's penis in my hand right now. Like, it's up to you boys. I defer to you boys. If you want to put that in here, please feel free. But I don't know where to put it. I'm biased, obviously.
If we're going
to, I think I know where David put it. Number 1.
No, I'm not going to say anything, man. I'm not going to say anything. I can't. If I didn't own it, I would have an opinion.
If we put it in there, I would kick out the teddy bear relic if we put it in there.
So, like, each end of the spectrum, isn't it? Nice teddy bear relic or penis relic.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm happy with that. One of the things that I've written about this one is I feel it might be a little bit controversial. I think the Undertaker should be higher up.
Yeah,
it's become or becoming a bigger card.
Yeah, and the surprising thing with it, obviously, it's out of 200, so there's a lot of them. But I sent it to you lads, didn't I? Like, the last one just sold on Yankee Bay this week and went for like 350, 360.
Yeah.
And that's going up massively. Like, people seem to now want to grab that card, don't they?
Yeah, and there's one that's been up on eBay for a while in the States. I think it's up for like $1,000.
2021 it's from.
2021, okay.
So.
Well, it either goes second or first.
What did we have first again? It was the
Kurt Angle Rock
Milk Kite. I think it. I don't know.
Just to play devil's advocate, I did put a few more notes on these. So when we first done that episode, obviously we didn't have Select at that point, and we didn't have Impeccable. No. I did put a note on there, the really cool colour matches, and the fact that low number Paninis had like the logos and like lots of colours in.
Some cool ones. The Rey Mysterio, somebody
only out of 20. The thing is, that was out of 25. The 101 looks terrible.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? It's so
mad.
Weird.
Like, I don't know why they did that.
Yeah.
I was a bit shocked, to be honest.
The Shotzi is really nice. I know that's cropped up. The
Oscar's really nice as well.
So
it's a tough one.
Yeah, so I don't know if they become part of a Mega 5, but again, they're just ones to note that we did have some cool relics.
I don't think they hit the top 5, sadly.
No, I still think things like the Hurricane Mask, for instance, would do better than any of the selects at the moment.
Yeah. The question is, where do we put the Boneyard?
I think Boneyard now goes up a little bit. I think Boneyard
it goes
2.
I think 2 as well, yeah.
I think keep 1 as 1, and then it goes to 2. It was, even when we said this Mega 5, there were people saying that they think the Boneyard should be higher up. And I think he's just gained traction since then. So
yeah. And on a different, obviously, the Shane trash can is like out of, I think there's only like 38. And mine hasn't shifted yet, and that's been up on eBay for 200, and that hasn't moved. So it shows you that there's no interest in that at this moment, regardless of the rarity. So yeah, Boneyard definitely at the minute, I think needs to be higher.
Yeah.
So okay, so new Mega 5 then. Are we sticking with all the others, but putting Boneyard at 2 and moving Shane to 3? Yeah.
And I think we kick out the teddy bear
for Eddie Kingston,
and we bring in the Kingston. Yeah.
Kingston penis is on the Mega 5. I never thought I'd see the
down,
day.
Jamie?
Yeah, I'm just typing them up as we speak.
Excellent.
I never thought I'd see the day that Eddie Kingston's penis is number 5 on the all-time list. And I own it.
And that card didn't even exist when we've done that. How about that?
No, that's true.
Amazing.
Right, Eddie Kingston 5, Hurricane 4, Shane Kurt at 3, Boneyard 2, Angle Rock Milk Carton at number 1. So there you go. Right, Chris, over to you then.
Oh, before we go as well, I still refuse to put the Farouk, whatever you want to call him,
the knee brace
on this list. I just can't do it. I don't care about the rarity. I don't care about what people think about it in the hobby.
I think it's similar to what Jamie just said a minute ago. Like, it can be really rare, but if there's no want from the community, just, do you know what I mean? Then
if it wasn't Farouk, if it was one of the top boys,
Austin,
the Rock,
knee brace, you know what I mean?
Rock elbow pad,
you know what I mean? Like something like that, because it's Farouk. How is that going to get on our list? Really?
No. I always have this thought about what happened to all the Rock elbow pads. There must be loads of people with them in their collections.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just another quick thing I wanted to bring up on the relics that we didn't include or mention last time round. In Slam Attacks, I think 2017 or 2018, there is actually a Bray Wyatt wooden chair relic, which is an ATP exclusive. That don't crop up any time at all, and I reckon that might be a sought after one in time to come. But yeah, that was
Sting
a card I've never seen
as well.
Surface. Yeah, baseball bat.
Yeah.
So
cool, actually, yeah.
But yeah, I guess they're at the same sort of numbers. But yeah, we'll move on to next episode. Chris, you want to do episode 3?
Yeah, sure. So episode 3 was Chrome style cards. So at 5, we had the 5x5x5x5 timers club.
5x.
At 4, we had SmackDown 99, the Chromium set as a whole. Number 3, we had 2006 Heritage Chrome as a set again. Number 2, we had 2015 Chrome set. And then number 1, we had Alexa Bliss 2015 Chrome all cards. So notable that we didn't have any Slam Attacks Chrome on there because Jamie hated the imagery on these, but he's saying he's mellowed in the last 6 months. Jamie.
I hated these fucking things with a passion this summer. I just thought I always whinge about it, but obviously the unfinished background, like the same old story I always say about these. But I've really come to love them. Like not. I think love might be too strong. I've come to like them. I think the colours
you've come
really
to accept them. I think
accept them. Yes.
Yeah.
If I can look at just the fronts, I'm happy. When someone turns over the cards, I think, oh, they look fucking wank. But
that is the most English expression that we've ever said on this. Fucking wank.
So I am gonna, if you guys are happy, I would be willing, of course, to put Slam Attacks Chrome in there, and I would bump out Chrome as a set in number 2, and I'd put Alexa Bliss at 2, and I would put the Slam Attacks Chrome at number 1, just because of how popular it is now becoming, now that people have realised how good this is, because this has had a real resurrection this year, hasn't it? Like, people didn't really bother with it first time round, I guess.
Yeah, I think price point and like just availability for Americans didn't help. But yeah, it's this sale, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's the price drop of it, and the people, people are opening it, a lot at the moment. Clearly, I'm gonna say that. Yeah, I agree. Jamie, do you think that if we weren't doing the podcast and you didn't have to listen to me talking about it all the fucking time, I don't think your perspective would have changed? I think I am fully responsible.
Yeah, 100%. I think you guys breaking it, seeing other people break it, and I think seeing people like Brian posting things and seeing whatnot stuff. I just think seeing those colours has changed my mind. I think also we've done a colour match one later on, and I think there was a Hogan in there that like really pops, the red and the gold. That's on our lists further on. Yeah, and I just think like, I don't know, I have just mellowed to it. I just think the fronts and the colours are really nice. The Thank You Taker ones are really quite cool. And since we've done that episode, I've obviously opened like the normal slam attacks for that year and thought, that would be quite nice in a colour. So just another quick thing about this. I know we would want the 5-timers, but I'll be happy to knock that off as well to swap in for something else potentially as well, if there's any other chrome cards that we've had come out.
There's no
Dave
way.
does not
There's
want to do that.
No way. Like, if we're knocking this down, SmackDown 99 Chromium go 6. Like, there's no way. The only one I care about on the list is the 5-timers. It's the only thing I care about.
Does it
in
exist,
my life.
though? That's the trouble.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't mention it ever again, Lloydy. We'll keep it on the list at number 5. All right.
Yeah, everything gets knocked down. You stick the Slam Attacks Chrome at number 1. Knock everything else down. Put Chromium 99, SmackDown 99 Chromium at number 6.
I'm happy with that, because when I was thinking about it, we've got it later on in the manufactured relics, the Ultimate Warrior green Pulsar to 75 thing. That was in the 2015 Chrome set, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that for me is like solidified that set. Do you know what I mean? Like, even that all day number 2 for me.
Okay,
I'm happy with that. Yeah.
So we'll go 5-timers at 5, Chromium SmackDown, then Heritage Chrome, Slam Attacks Chrome at 2, and then Alexa Bliss at 1.
No.
We still keep 2015 in there.
So it goes Chrome Slam Attacks 2001 at number 1.
Yeah.
Alexa Bliss 2. 2015 Chrome set at number 3.
Knock everything. Okay.
2006 Heritage Chrome at number 4, and the 5-timers Club 5-timers at number 5. Cool. And then and now SmackDown 99 Chromium. Sorry,
see you
later. Your damn luck.
Dropping out the chart.
Your future endeavoured. You're done.
Right, there you go.
But never try to move the 5-timers Club, man. Sorry. I'm still looking for my Booker T, man. That's still on there.
So am I, Dave. So am I.
It's a safe search on my...
It's annoying when one of the other guys comes up as a to 5. I get quite frustrated with that.
Sasha popped up this week, didn't she?
That was the one, yeah.
I can't believe I cannot believe I'm still looking for this. There's 2 of them around. There's the... I wouldn't care if it's just the base of it. Like, you know what I mean? So it must exist in someone's PC somewhere. And for the reach not to have hit that person right now, man, I'm gutted, to be honest.
Okay, so there we are. That is now locked in. So we'll move on to episode 4, which we've done. Episode 4, and they were the shit cards. So these are crap images, crap sets, just everything crap. So I'll run through quickly. So we had at 5 the Diamond Diva die cut butt plugs, which we've now enjoyed.
I think that should be number 1 now.
Well, should they not be out of it?
Well, shouldn't they be number 2?
Oh. Then we had number 4. We had Skinner Knight from the 91 set and Anvil and his cat on the dock of the bay at number 4.
Great cards.
Number 3, we had 2021 Flagship. And we had special mentions for like Dog Food Corbin, Rey Mysterio with his eyeball socket, and then RVD with his shit blue singlet.
Yeah, I came across
number
this
2.
the other day. Terrible.
Oh, it's awful. Number 2 had Mike Tenay and his magic balls. So that was from like Mike's Magic Moments in the TNA set, and it was him basically like pictured of 3 basketball, football, and another type of ball, and it was just nothing relating to anything wrestling. And then on the back of it was about famous people in wrestling. It's just crap. And then number 1 we had Wacky Wrestling, which was apparently a Tops release, but it was an unlicensed Tops release, and it was just like taking the piss out of wrestling and just generally crap all round, really. And I think Chris, since this point, has also seen them in Turn Back the Clock, haven't you?
Yes, yeah. And Chalky sent me one as well. Like, he just sent me one Wacky Wrestling card. So, yeah, thanks for that.
So since this was done, I don't think we're going to probably change this around that much. But have we had any really shit cards since that, really? I guess we've not had any real bad imagery, have we?
There's one notable, but it's not because of like the imagery per se, and that is just generally because they did a Gable Stevenson without a relic in it.
Of course, an empty relic. Yeah, because that was a redemption as well, wasn't it?
In a Panini redemption case as well, man. Like, I don't know if it deserves to go on the list, but it's notable. It's been pretty shit. But hey, maybe we should do shit relics one year time. I don't know.
Just bad relic. The only thing I would say, obviously, I mentioned this last week, AEW. I didn't like some of the imagery on the AEW, and we didn't like some of the images used, did we, on this AEW flagship set? But on the whole, I don't think there's much more to change. I wouldn't want to get rid of anything on here unless you guys do.
No, I looked at it and I thought to myself, this is pretty much a lock still.
Yeah, agreed. I've been sorting out my cards a lot. I've been getting really organised lately, and I came across all of the Flagship 21, and it's just not a good set.
No, it's
like in its entirety. There's the odd good card, but really it is really boring to look at. It's all Drew McIntyre and John Morrison, The Miz, and it's just
a lot of edge as well.
A lot of edge, yeah. It's just And
I don't want to put this on the list at all, but doing the Advent and doing the Road to WrestleMania cards, those Road to WrestleMania cards are pants. They're all just like random Raw moments or random SmackDown moments, and they're just like really crap shit. Like Nikki Bella defeats so and so. You think they're just all rubbish. So that's just a crap set around, and I actually regret buying so many blasters for Advent. I wish I'd bought Heritage like you did, Chris.
I'm sorry, bud.
It's not your fault.
But just feel bad.
Well, it's that that lure of maybe getting a Stinger or a Lesnar or a relic.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
But yeah,
is there still a chance that you could?
No, I've done my relics now. I had Hacksaw, and I had the Nikki Bella.
Oh yeah.
So, and Roman Reigns. Sorry.
Okay.
Ooh,
yeah. So that's. But yeah, okay. We'll move on from there then. Chris, episode 5.
So, episode 5 was best looking autos. So at 5 we had Jeff Hardy. 4 we had Eddie Guerrero. 3 we had Jerry Lawler. 2 we had Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And at 1 we had the Faces of Foley. So Mick Foley, dude love. I'm going to start us off on this one. I don't really like Jerry the King Lawler's sticker auto because he's not able to write King. Have you guys, do you know the difference? So he's got like a...
Well, yeah, because I was going to say the same thing about Ricky Steamboat. I've got a little note here about the Steamboat sticker isn't as good on the Panini Points site. This is Ricky Steamboat, and that ain't as good either.
Yeah, that's it. So it kind of bugs me a little bit on that one. Yeah, like when you see him...
But they're on card are awesome.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah, when they've got the room to do it,
Yeah.
amazing. Both of them, I don't really like them, but yeah, it's just like I'm just looking through 8x10s the other day, and I'm, that's when I'm like, wow, kind of sucks that they have to have the sticker like that. Could they not make the stickers a little bit bigger? I don't know, double size maybe.
The thing is, it's like if you're gonna have stickers for your whole product, and you're gonna have legends in there, you're gonna have to work something out with it because it's just never gonna work properly. Like, you remember when we've seen that someone from the UK have got it, that Brett sticker that just says Brett on it.
Yeah, somebody's trying to sell it at the moment, aren't they?
The amount of people that have gone, oh, that's not, but it is his autograph.
It definitely is. But
100%.
it's just rubbish.
But his sticker autographs generally are a bit rubbish because you just can't put on stickers. It's just Panini, and Upper Deck. They have stickers unless it's a higher grade product when you're going to get on card.
Yeah.
So with this, I want to put a contender in here, and I think all of you guys are going to want to put it on the list. I want to put Kendo Nagasaki in here as best looking auto. And I want to bump off anyone on that list for Kendo. Because that is obviously a massive card this year, and the auto is unbelievable. And I was also going to
thinking whereabouts are you thinking for Kendo?
I'm so ill, I didn't even think about it. That's really annoying.
But what about the? I want to put the Stardom cards in as well. After the Japanese special, the effort the Japanese ladies put into their autos. Yeah, do you think they get?
So should we kick out? I feel like we should kick out Jeff Hardy just because he needs to go to rehab.
Yeah, I think we can get rid of Hardy. No
maybe
problem.
Jerry, and I want to get rid of Jerry Lawler.
Okay.
I
or
would.
Eddie Guerrero.
I would like to put Dude Love 3 if we're going to get rid of Lawler, and put Kendo a bit higher, and then maybe the Stardom auto somewhere else and kick out somebody else. Just because of the effort they put in.
Well, you could put Kendo first.
Steamboat stays second.
Well, what do you want to do with Foley?
So I was going to put Foley in third, like the Dude Love away.
Oh, really?
If I had the choice out of a Dude Love or a Ricky Steamboat I'd choose Dude Love. What would you guys choose?
Okay.
Because it's quite plain. I know he writes out Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, but it's just plain writing, I guess, isn't it? But
Okay. So put Kendo in first.
Okay.
Put Dude in second. Steamboat in third. Eddie in fourth. And the girls fifth. Because you can't have the girls above Eddie.
No, that's fine.
Because Eddie's Eddie.
Okay, so yeah, Kendo number 1, Dude Love 2, Steamboat 3, Eddie 4, and Stardom and Japanese ladies at 5.
Yeah.
Agreed? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And I've just got in here little notable things in here that we've seen nice autos in Select and Impeccable, and I've got a note on here about the Hall of Fame sort of, I can't remember if it's Hall of Fame, but they're like the numbered cards for debuts, like the Lesners and Austins and stuff from Impeccable. I'll put a little note on them. So
yeah,
and I'll put stainless steel autos as well. Just a little note on there that look pretty cool. So
they do.
Yeah, Chris, I'll let you do number 6.
Pretty sure I did number 5, but episode 6 was UK inspired. It's all right, man. UK inspired imagery. So at 5 we had 2016 tops, 2K17, the NXT Takeover, London, the Matt Relics. Then at 4 we had the Merlin, so the early 90s stuff. 3 we had the Rock Panini sticker. 2 we had the Best of British, and at number 1 we had Superstars. Any suggestions on these?
So I've got a little note about Cody, the Cody sticker. And obviously the stickers we had since we done this. And I would probably bump off maybe something of that for that. Maybe the Best of British, we can get rid of that and put the Panini stickers because everyone got on board with them. But other than that, I've got nothing more to add.
I would put them above Best of British.
Yeah, I would like to kick out Best of British if we are all relegating it downwards.
Best of British is 2, man.
One of the things I'd written down was I quite liked it's only one specific card and it's not like a big card or anything, but in Select, the global cards. So you had the British Bulldog with the Union Jack behind it. I thought that looked really cool, but kind of doesn't. It's not better than any of the stuff we've already got there, and you can't have the whole like insert set because the other guys are not from the good old GB. So, I've actually put that I don't think anything beats any of this. So,
I'd be happy if Jamie wants to do it. Get rid of the rock sticker and put in
or incorporate, because you're saying American guys in a UK release.
Yeah,
does that make sense? So you got Cody and the Rock, but
so shall I change it from rock sticker to Panini stickers?
Yeah.
Overall, yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm happy with that. If you,
I still hate stickers being in the like in general, but it being in the card sections really. But they have. I'm just glad that we're like the Panini cards this year ain't in the top 5 at all. No, thank you.
They ain't in anyone's top 5.
They ain't in anyone's top 5. I hope. They were shocking.
Sorry, Chris, making you do episode 6 again.
It's okay, bud.
Shall I do
Chris,
episode 7?
No, Chris. Episode 7.
I'll do episode 7. No, a side note on when we actually spoke about this in episode 6. You asked about the NXT TakeOver relics. I found my Enzo Amore one the other day, and it is not numbered. So that's what we were trying at the time, trying to figure out if it was numbered or not. Not numbered.
I
So
thought they did numbered ones as well.
They are numbered.
I think there are,
yeah.
but they're slightly different colours and things. So
okay,
I think it's just the ones that were in the 2K collector's edition that weren't numbered. So
okay.
Just housekeeping on that.
Okay. And just one more quick note as well. We'd done this the weekend of Clash at the Castle, and we didn't know, obviously, if Panini were going to do Instance, and they did do Instance, but there weren't anything major there was there on the Clash at the Castle.
No, I think unless you were at the event, they didn't really appeal to anyone else, I don't think.
So, all right then. So, we'll have a couple more Christmas messages, and then we'll plow on for the final few episodes that we got things for. So, got messages come up then from Gordo, Lloydy's favourite Dom Mysterio collector, and the Chalkman. So we'll see you after these.
Square Circle Relics Podcast. It's your boy Gordo Keys on the Flippin' Dad, a.k.a. the Square Circle Relics Podcast Dominic Autograph Collector President. Always looking for people to board the train. All joking aside, boys, I just wanted to send a quick message and say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Really enjoyed all the content that you guys have provided for us. It's wonderful. I love hearing all the differences between the UK, European, North American collectors. It's a great community you guys have built on Facebook and on the chat. We all love the chat. The only one thing I hope for in the new year, my New Year's wish, would be to get my own Square Circle Relics Podcast Dominic Autograph Collector President rookie card. I'll sign those bad boys all day. Just playing around again, sorry, can't help myself. And I have one more quick Christmas message to my boy Lloydy. Sorry, Margaret, but Lloydy, fuck off.
The Squared Circle Relics Podcast. Squared Circle Relics Podcast. Squared Circle Relics Podcast is spreading some cheer.
Well, goddamn. I sound like goddamn Stone Cold Steve Austin. And that's the goddamn bottom line. Jesus Christ, I sound like fucking nails. Boss man. Boss man. Oh, my voice. Jesus. Lloydy, Chris and Jamie. Lloydy, Chris and Jamie. Lloydy, Chris and Jamie. Have a happy new year. Oh, man. Well, gentlemen, I hardly have a voice. I'm fighting the flu. But I wanted to thank you for a fantastic 13 episodes up to now. From your number one fan, the Chalkman. Merry Christmas, Margaret. Merry Christmas, Margaret. Oh, fuck you, my dear.
There you are. That's a message there from Gordo and the Chalkman. I don't expect you to know all this, Chris, but Chalky has actually done quite well with his advert, isn't he? I can't remember exactly what he got.
He is killing it. He's killing it. I'll be honest, and I'll full disclosure this. I must have got the wrong end of the stick of what he was doing, because what he's actually doing is really, really, really cool. So I think he's opening the relic pack from a blaster each day, obviously, because he's had like 20 odd relics.
Right.
How cool is that? Literally.
So he's got 24 blasters.
It's mad, isn't it? I assume so, yeah.
My God.
So.
Good on him.
Yeah, it's so cool. I don't know. I just couldn't, I guess my tiny little mind couldn't fathom that at the start. And then I was like, hold up a minute. It's like day 2 or day 3 or day 4. And he's had a relic each day. He's doing this differently to me, but he's hit some really cool stuff. So yesterday he hit a Bret Hart auto. Really cool.
Yeah.
Really
Canadian
good.
packs, man.
And he got a Sasha Banks relic with that as well. His other real big ones have been the Alexa Bliss Kiss card.
Yeah.
Huge card there.
I hit my Alexa Bliss last year in a Canadian blaster as well. That was that out of 10 autoed relic, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Some of his other stuff is like a Roman Reigns relic. I think today he got who was it? Dean Ambrose relic to 10, I think it was. Like a gold one. Let me just check. But yeah, he's had some page ones. No, it was King Barrett to 10 today. He's had a couple of page ones, Dean Ambrose. Yeah, just loads of really cool stuff. So big up the Chalk Man. I've loved seeing it every day. So yeah.
Really, really
nice.
good.
Really funny. It really made me laugh.
Yeah, he did. I was really good. And Gordo, yeah, thanks for that, mate.
No, I'll
just what I need when I feel like
Poor
shit.
Dave.
There you go. Thanks for that, mate.
Yeah, when these messages come through, like this really made my day. And yeah, Chalky's was unbelievable. So thank you for that, Chalky.
Legend.
So, should we go into episode 7? So, episode 7.
Yes.
Shall I do this one, Chris?
If you want, mate. Yeah, if you want.
We're making sure
if you're not up to it.
That's fine. So, number 7, then, we've done Mega 5 of rookies. So, we went through the all-time rookies that you should hold or have or try and get hold of. So, we had number 5, ECW. So, these are the video cards, which are rookies for pretty much all the big names in ECW. Taz, Sabu, Braven, and all that. Roman Reigns at number 4. So, that's from the 2013 top set. Bret Hart, which is the 1987 top set. They made All-Stars Ric Flair at number 2, the famous Ric Flair one. And at number 1, we had Hogan from the same 82 All-Stars. Now, if I remember, we got a lot of, I would say, a lot of grief, but a lot of flack for this. A lot of people said, how could Taker not be in there? There was obviously loads of other names, the Rock rookie being in there.
This one isn't a rookie. This one isn't a rookie.
Yeah, it was... And again, like down to a 5, we all said at the same time, like it's really tough to try and pinpoint these down. Are we?
I think that's when
in
Dave was that when Dave you said that we need to do like a whole show, like an extra show.
Yeah, we will. Our next special is going to be a rookie special because I don't like a lot of the terminology that he used, and I want us to actually work out a definitive terminology that we're all going to fucking use for the rest of time, and everyone can follow fucking suit with it, and then that will be what we class as rookies. Yeah. Thank you very much. I was just there's so much ambiguity. Everyone's got an opinion. This is our opinion.
Yeah.
Sorry if you don't like it.
It's just there. It's going to be, and I guess we didn't obviously have any new names on there as well. So since then, we've had, MJS rookie that's been skyrocketing, that Jin Lynam card. Or what have we got? They're called the Des Lynam card. We called them Des Lynam. But yeah, that's going up massively.
I still think that every time.
The Des Lynam. But that's like some of them are like 4 figures now. Like if you get them graded, the MJF card. So yeah, that's on there. CM Punk rookie. His price has gone down since the fun in the summer, whereas that was quite high. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Really?
I wonder but I've got some notable things on here. Bron Breakker. Another big rookie now to maybe have.
Oh, don't get me started.
And then this year we've had Jay Cargill, and we've also had Hook rookie, which appeared out of nowhere. Whether or not it's the one with Action Bronson or the promo one that we can't actually have physically. So do you want to add to this, or are we happy to keep it as it is? My 2 cents is I would maybe put MJF on there to get rid of ECW, but entirely up to you. Same thing again. Rarity doesn't make it Mega 5 worthy.
I think it's still a bit early to add MJF. Like it would still be a bit early to add Bron Breakker. I'd say we may review this one essentially this time next year and see what happens.
Just
put it on a list of review for 2023.
Yeah, just before the bidding war of 24 starts.
Yeah.
I do think he'll go on there, but I also think Bron Breakker will go on.
I would like to maybe, if we do the big rookie show as well, maybe all do our top 5 rookies and all do a Mega 5 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On this one,
it's
I haven't got any changes. All I've got on like my notes is that we got called out quite savagely in our comments section over this, and we kind of addressed it at the time. And you know what I mean? Like a lot of,
I don't really remember.
A lot of the suggestions were just like, Bret Hart card from Stampede days.
Yeah.
It's like, I get that is his rookie card.
His first appearance,
but it's
the use of the use.
Yeah, that's when it gets. But for me, the ones that we picked, and I'll stand by this, and I'll whatever. We picked the best of the best. Do you know what I mean? We picked the ones that the community as a whole pretty much regards as their rookie cards. So.
It's the ones. I do believe it was the rookies.
I think that's what we said. Yeah, the ones you want to
That's right. Yeah.
It wasn't the top
definitive list of
the rookies that have to.
It wasn't like this is every Bret Hart card in order of appearance or anything. It was like this is the one that people want because it's in that gimmick.
No,
so,
agreed. I agree. I just do think we leave it as it is. But with an amendment of when we do the show again, and I think we have to do the show like once every I
think
half a year maybe.
There might be 2. We could do 50.
Yeah. So we'll pin it and re-review it again on the next show that we like, because I get Jamie, you want MJF in there, but I'd want Brock in there as well.
Yeah, but Brock again though is
in there as well.
But I saw a little comment from you about
Bron in there.
Yeah, I don't get me wrong. I didn't mean it. I wasn't, being nasty or anything like that. It was, it's that same thing again. It's from the same set, but is that necessarily the one, or is it actually from a later set? Is that actually the one, or is it not? Sort of thing. Rookie years. Does it all still count as rookies? It's it's just that conversation. Really.
That's it.
It's always the whole thing about this is having that conversation and sort of chatting about it, isn't it?
And I don't agree. I don't agree. Rookie year that everything's a rookie card.
Yeah,
it's the rookie year. It's not the rookie card. That's my. But we'll get into that when we have the next round table. Maybe we do the next round table and we actually review this in the next in the round table.
Yeah, it could be part of it, definitely. and just, see what other people's thoughts are on it. Someone might have a really good take on that as well. Episode 8. Okay. Is that where we're at? Yep.
So
the Mega 5 was... Chris. Thank you, mate. Colour match. So we had at 5, Shotzi to 99 green chrome hair match. We had Brett select to 49, which was like the pink.
Really pink,
Mick Foley tie-dye. Really pink, not
card,
the kind of purpley one.
Really pink.
Mick Foley tie-dye select, Hogan Slam Attack select, whatever. And then Sasha Banks Transcendent any colour match.
This is where I started loving Slam Attack's Chrome.
There you go.
This is where my head was turned.
This is your onboarding.
Yeah. I don't really remember much. Shotzi, I assume, was green, if I remember. And I guess the 99s are the Slam Attack's Chrome greens, aren't they? So
yeah. It's really
but there's nothing really I would potentially change on that. I'm happy for that. The only thing I would maybe put in there, obviously, like the Brett Bat 49, the pink, any hearts maybe from the select, because obviously Natty was a nice bright pink as well, wasn't it?
Yeah,
was it a colour match? But
I've got that one as well. Yeah, I've got that one. It's a really good colour match, actually. I've got that for the wife's PC. But I think
I'm not saying that this should go in, but a couple of green ones. The Ricky the Dragon Steamboat Panini Points auto. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, I did this week, yeah.
The green one is insane. I love it. You could kind of maybe argue there's not as much green as yellow on the card in like his outfit, so might not. But one that Dave mentioned earlier, the Thunder Rosa green, really nice card.
Yeah, that was like insane for a colour match. I think it's still too early to put that on there. If the Ricky one went on, it would just be jostling the Shotzi for 5 anyway, I think, to be honest.
One last little contender, maybe. I've been looking into a lot of Undisputed 2015 lately, and there's a Razor Ramon auto purple to 25 gear match.
It's nice.
It is a beaut.
Yes.
I love it.
It's very nice.
So yeah, there's quite a few like purple ones in there in the Undisputed one that when you get them in the purple to 25, they look sick. So
it's funny that like they've always said like purple is, one of the least sought after. Everyone knows that in the hobby. Like
I like it.
But I love purple though. I'm a big purple fan, and it goes with a lot of people's what they wear. Like a lot of people wear purple. A lot of hair colour is purple.
So for me personally, I'd kick off Shotzi and I'd put on that Razor. I just think it's a bigger card, bigger name, and Shotzi for me has kind of declined even since we've done the colour match. I think that match she had with Ronda recently, was it Survivor Series? I think didn't go too well for her.
War Games, was she pretty?
War Games was
a bit messy as well, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah, she's had a few.
Oh, it was
Money in the Bank
Money
as well.
In the Bank.
Yeah,
that was. She nearly injured like 3 people.
So
I just want a quick. I don't want this on the list unless you guys want to. Impeccable Stainless Steels. There's a nice few colour matches on there, like Seth Rollins. I got the Zach Gibson's a colour match with the red and black Edge on the first of the line, like the Reds. There's a lot of colour matches that strike
Becky
through.
Orange.
Becky Orange, yeah. So they're really nice, and they seem to be like the images they picked seem to be perfectly fitting for the stainless steels. Which I don't think was, by accident. I think they've done that on purpose. So I don't want it on the list, but just something that was quite cool this year, really.
Yeah, it can, it's a good mention. I'd love the stainless steel. I think they're great. I think it was for me, it was the best part of Impeccable.
So we should sit down and put.
It's weird that everyone seems to have gone metal this year, haven't they?
Literally the year before, no metal cards. And it's
no metal cards, and now we're like metal.
So should we have then? So we'll stick then colour matches. We've got Razor at 5, the purple Undisputed 2015, the Brett with a really vibrant pink at 4, or all hearts at number 4. Brett, okay. Then we've got Foley tie-dye for the Dude Love.
Yeah.
Hogan at 2 and Sasha at 1.
Yeah.
And we're locking them in. Nice, okay.
Yeah.
So...
I think number 9.
I don't think we're going to do anything different with number 9, are we? So number 9, Matt Relics. So we basically, this is one we had Sam on as our special guest. It was a 4-way top 5. So we've done our top 5 Matt Relics from notable events. So we had number 5, we had Taker leaving his gear in the ring after WrestleMania, and that was a Tops Now exclusive. Number 4, we had Daniel Bryan winning the big one at WrestleMania 30, and that was a Jumbo Relic. Number 3, we had all of Fully Loaded 2020, and that included the War Games PC for me. Number 2, Rock Hogan from WrestleMania 18, and that was from the SmackDown vs. Raw set by Flair in 02. And then number 1, we had Rock and Austin at WrestleMania 17, and that's from Championship Clash in 2001. I don't think we need to juggle this. There's been no cards this year. I don't think that tops that.
Oh, I don't know. AEW Series 2, Matt Relics, they might be from the show. That might be really good.
What about Chris's Sami Zayn one where it was a takeover taping? He wasn't even on.
He's in the ring. He's still on the fucking ramp.
Just a promo about facing Kevin Owens.
Yeah. One of the things that I don't honestly have any changes for this. I did find it interesting what Sam said on the episode about, it depends how you look at it with the Matt Relics, is like sometimes when they're like slightly worn, or if they've got like blood or whatever on, I said I like that. But then Sam raised the point that you could just, if you had a Matt Relic and you just got like a needle or something and just like messed it up a bit and, or get a red pen and put blood on it. Do you know what I mean? So it's a tough one, because then on eBay I was looking recently and there was a Matt Relic and it said damage in the title, and then it's like what I just said, like it looked like it had just been pulled at, and and they were selling it for really cheap. So it can work both ways with stuff like that.
I picked up, you mentioned Heritage 3. I picked up a Heritage 3 relic, which was the same thing, sort of damaged, but the actual cutting of the relic has actually got a piece of plastic over the top of the Matt Relic, which it seems to be built in the card where it's been miscut. But that's from Judgment Day, but again, like, it's only half a relic. It's like the other half is just cards. So but I got that dirt cheap, and I thought that was, being a weirdo, something to go in the PC.
Yeah. No one, nothing to add on this one.
I think should we move on? No.
No, cool.
No,
leave that one as it is. Some great suggestions in there, though. So episode 10 was triple autos. So we had Tugboat Shockmaster Typhoon at 5. 4 was AJ, Samoa Joe, and Christopher Daniels. 3 was the New Day / the Shield. 2 was Foley Triple Legends 17, and number 1 was Flair Hogan Austin from Leaf.
I don't think so. There hasn't been anything new that's topped that, and I don't think I've seen anything either. Have you guys?
Triple.
No, I haven't. But what I've got in my notes is I feel like with this one, if you're going to have the Shield New Day sharing a spot, I think the Bloodline should be there as well. I think it should be New Day, Shield, Bloodline.
Yeah.
That's fine. The only thing.
No, I agree.
And the only other thing is, I would like to see in the next year some triple autos. So I wouldn't mind seeing like Judgment Day, or you could do 2 lots of the Bloodline. You could add Heyman, Sammy, and Solo.
Oh,
do you know what I mean? Really mix of them. Do Paul Heyman, Sami Zayn, Solo, and on one, and then the Usos. And do you know what I mean? Just there are possibilities. I also had written down Toxic Attraction, Mandy, JC Jane, and Gigi, but
that ain't gonna happen.
That ain't gonna happen. No, sorry.
I'd like to see
Only in our dreams, or if you pay for it on our website. Either one.
I'd like to see AEW do some triples. I would like to see some trios also. So like Best Friends,
run there,
the Elite, Blackpool Combat Club, even like the commentary team. I'd love to see like a Taz, Shivani, and Excalibur triple auto or something.
Yeah, Death Triangle.
I think we're more likely to get it from.
I would like to see that. I think you could have like obviously the massive auto list, didn't they? Like you can go through that entire trio set and do anyone. So that's something I would like to see, but at this point we haven't got it, sadly.
There's so many possibilities. Yeah.
I do not think, unless they put it into certain products across the year, I don't think they're even slated for Panini for next year that I can think about. Like, even with, what's the Dolph Ziggler one that's coming out? It's not Impeccable.
Immaculate?
Immaculate, yeah.
Immaculate, that's the one. So Immaculate, really good for, booklets.
Yes.
But they're not really for triple autos. It's normally a person with something on a page of it, you know what I mean? But I don't think I feel we'll be very lucky to get triple.
Which is a shame. You know, the possibilities are there to do, so, you know.
And shout out as well to the Tugboat, Shockmaster and Typhoon. I did see Corey Bastin, who created that card. He's also got pre-orders going on for Butterbean as well.
Nice.
So, for $20, an autograph of Butterbean for $20.
I did keep mentioning, obviously, saying to Sam on Messenger, ideas for different autos for the future. Now, I would love to see a Mean Street Posse triple auto. Someone out there must do it, mustn't they? But yeah, we shall see.
I want my Linford Christie lunchbox relic.
Okay.
So, episode 11. Only a few weeks ago. Actually, I say a few weeks ago. It's probably like 2 months ago, isn't it? Really?
A month and a half or two.
Yeah. Episode 11, insert sets. So we had number 5. We had the 5-timers here yet again.
It's not moving.
We'll just clear that up now before we get too deep.
Before Jamie tries to get rid of it.
All right. It's not moving.
Number 4, we had the canvases from Upper Deck, Series 1. Number 3, we had Topps Chrome die cuts. So any of the die cuts over the last year of Topps. So In Your House, Stone Cold, Tombstone, butt plugs, anything like that. All the die cuts. Number 2, Allen and Ginter. So they're from the early heritage ones, not the later heritage ones. They're like the smaller cigarette card style Allen and Ginter cards.
Yeah.
And number 1, we had the inserts from the ATP Superstar sets. That was crystal cards, pay-per-view posters, but not the other ones because they weren't as good. Anything to add to this? Any thoughts on what we've had since then? I've got some stuff for next year I'd like to discuss, but anything, first of all, you guys?
You're going to talk about buses?
I'm going to mention the Allure set and the buses, yeah. I think all that sort of insets are going to be hot as hell next year. But not for now.
Definitely, like, I think pin it for what potentially next.
What about in Chronicles? There's going to be a 50 card Triple H insert set. I think that's insane, by the way. Why? No one needs that.
Well, but they do these like in Transcendent, didn't they? They do like a 50-person, 50 insert. But you get all 50.
You would get them, whereas this is going to be hard.
So, like,
if anyone wants those sorts of sets, go back through Topps, hit up Chalkman as well, because these Topps eras, they had like a full Triple H insert set. They've had a Rock one, they've had Sting, Hogan,
Stone Cold.
Like they're like you had to buy like cards throughout the whole
Daniel
year.
Bryan.
Yeah, but they made up a whole set. So if you, you can get them up quite cheap as well, really. So have a look at those. But no, in Panini, that's going to be so fucking hard, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. And it's just unnecessary. Like, do a Triple H insert. I'm not hating on Triple H, but why 50 cards? 50 cards.
Especially when Chronicle is going to be not a lot of cards per case, right? It's not reduced. It's just there's not a lot of cards per case, and then you're saying there's a 50 card insert of just Triple H, who doesn't like. I don't see the point of it.
It'd be the same images we've had time and time again, wouldn't it? It'd be him winning the big one. It'd be him turning on Orton, the usual sort of stuff.
Abs taped, when he had the abs taped up and the sledgehammer and
returning at the Rumble,
the Terminator, and
when he's off the juice, he's got really fat.
and his Lemmy mustache.
That was my best. That was my favourite, but it was just like, I'm done. Fuck it, I'm off the juice.
Did you see about HBK? He was on about maybe doing one more match, and he said apparently Kevin Owens had the idea about having one more match with Owens, and HBK said look, he's now completely done. Like him and Triple H, they're like, well, Triple H obviously can't, but Michael said he's completely done now as well.
Yeah, good.
Jesus, that was a stinker of a match, wasn't it? My God. I'll never forget watching that event and Kane's mask falling off, being picked. The illusion is dead. The whole match was a mess.
Yeah.
Then Triple H injured his quad, didn't he, as well? Did he do his quad or hamstring?
Yeah.
The Saudis paid a lot of money for that shit, man. They love it.
Any changes to this one, or you want to talk about buses, Jay?
No, I don't think we can add this until we have them in hand. We might get them, they might be crap, do you know what I mean? They look quite cool. So.
Yeah. I think they're going to be great.
I'm really looking forward to that alert set. I think it's going to be amazing.
One little note I've got about this is, so Dave called me out on this one and said that the AEW chair shots, I hadn't actually had them in hand yet. I have them now. I only literally just got them. I like them, and I am going to try and get the set, but he is potentially, he probably was right, because there's one little thing that I just don't like about them, and it's the bottom of the card.
Cool.
It should be like
because there's no chair legs.
Do you know what I mean?
Is it just a card shape? Is it?
It's just rounded off at the bottom, and all it would have taken was it
don't look like a.
How you get a chair for a figure. You know what I mean? When you get a wrestling figure and you get a chair with it, just make it the same as that. And that's my only criticism. They feel good in hand, but so do all the other metal cards. So you could argue the full gear ones. When I've got the full gear next to it, I maybe prefer the full gear. So yeah. So I would potentially take that off, and I'd also probably, on my own top 5, I would put the Turn Back the Clock as number 1 instead of number 2. But that's just personal preference. It didn't make it onto the Mega 5 anyway, so I haven't got any changes to the actual Mega 5.
It's a shame, though, because I did think, I don't know, when I saw the chair for the first time, it fell out the pack and it hit the desk of the breaker who's doing it, and it just went ding, 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 ding,
like a key.
And
I was like,
cheap.
I was like, it sounds really thin and wafery, like most metal cards are, right? Most metal cards are like thin and wafery, and it didn't give out chair vibes to me. I was just like, don't get me wrong, I've just bought one this week as well.
And I'm going to try and buy the set if they ever show up. But
yeah, exactly.
That's the only criticism I'd have. But it's, I like to hold the little chair.
If you're going to make a die cut, make the actual cut. Yeah, make a little.
Take your standing knife to it and do it yourself.
Wouldn't have taken that much.
I could see that going wrong.
Yeah, I think that's a bit weird.
Really badly. But yeah.
It's a shame though, because I think that was probably one of the coolest things of Spectrum.
Agreed.
I think Spectrum, weirdly, even though it's their highest product so far that they've given out, I think it's going to be the most forgettable product. Sadly.
So no changes, So episode 12, manufactured relics. So
at
5 we had
3 weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, this one's really fresh. Impeccable Bullion at number 5. 4 was the 2021 film cells. 3 was the Warrior Chrome Medallion face mask, face paint. Number 2 was the Legends 2017 belt autos, and number 1 was Dave's favourite, the Hall of Fame rings.
Yeah. There's one amendment that needs to happen, and it literally keeps me up at night sometimes. That Warrior card needs to go number 1.
Why have you changed your mind?
Yeah.
Oh, because you weren't that hot on it first time round.
I know I was hot on it. I just thought to myself, what is has been with everyone who has relics. Currently 1 and 2 are the relics that everyone has. They are the most sought after. But that Warrior card is just...
Here's a question.
So,
go on, Joe.
No, I would say I've only ever seen it that once. That's the only time I've ever seen it. And that was that. It's lovely.
Yeah, but it's amazing, though, isn't it?
Even not just manufactured relics, but normal relics as well. Have we ever seen another Warrior like anything like this? There's no matte relics, there's no shirt relics that I'm aware of. Jamie, you
I don't think.
be, but
no, I can't think. Did he have a Hall of Fame ring? I don't think he's in a Hall of Fame ring, has he?
No, I feel like he could do. I'm not going to say categorically he hasn't, but when I looked into the Hall of Fame rings and the, all of that sort of the belt autos and stuff, and I couldn't find anything Warrior related. So,
and it's not like his just before, bless him, when he died kind of thing. I hate that imagery of literally the day before he died
agree.
Kind of thing. And it's, I really hate that on the card, to be honest. But prime Warrior, with his big bushy hair and his muscles coming out of his fucking ears, and I love it. I just think we need to right the wrong that generally I did.
Yeah, I mean,
Put 3 to 1, man.
So I'll swap it around then. So Impeccable at 5 then, Film Sales 4, the Belt Autos 3, Hall of Fame rings 2, and then Warrior at 1.
Boom.
Yeah? Okay.
Is that card still up?
Let me have a quick snout. Do you want to start doing episode 12, and I'll have a quick snout in the background?
We're done, mate.
This was
what?
12.
We are done, aren't we? Oh,
we're done, mate.
Let me have a quick look then.
Trying to get me to do more as well.
Talking about this.
Trying to get you to do an episode that doesn't exist.
Well,
can you just get that done, please, mate?
I can't. It doesn't look like it has. I think it's still listed.
Is it really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Shall we buy
cool,
it?
though. I mean,
all chip in? Do a GoFundMe?
We could all have it 2 and a bit days each.
We could do...
Just keep sending it around.
We could do like Logan Paul's thing. We could all buy a share of it. Like you all buy a tiny little piece of it. I can't even see it on eBay sold or listed. So I'll have to do some digging later. But yeah, there you go.
I'm going to look as well now because I was watching it.
That's a bit of interesting dead air for people.
Oh, it's not on there.
So
no, it looks. I can't.
It's really
can't see
dead
it
air.
anywhere, so
there you are. I pulled it, or it's gone. They must have heard us talking about it.
I feel sad.
So, do you have Let's finish off the big topic then. I think we've done quite well to rattle through and make our amendments. We didn't do anything episode 13, which was best products to rip for 2023. So we'll talk about that in 2024.
Yeah.
So we've got our final 2 Christmas messages, and then we'll go through to our closing segment.
Hey guys, it's Travis. I just wanted to say thanks for the episodes and thanks for the work that you guys do. I definitely enjoy listening to it every other week. Apologies. And Merry Christmas to Gavin and Gracie. They're going to think I'm a cool dad for that. Merry Christmas to you and yours. And Merry Crimbo to all the honkers, shonkers, monkers, shids, and TCs out there. Love you guys. Thanks.
Is it on? It's on. Okay. Hello, dears. It's Margaret here. I've managed to find your podcast thingy, and I've been listening ever since Jamie's cock up. I have to say I was a little shocked with your sentence enhancers, and you are right, I did spill my cornflakes everywhere. So Merry Christmas to Lloydy and Chris. I'm not too keen on that Jamie found out.
What have I got?
And whoever John Cena is, he does sound like a real god too. So keep up the good work, everybody, and to everyone else who told me to fuck off yourself. Happy Christmas, everybody.
So we're back. Thank you to our last two messages there. So we had one from Trav and one from Margaret. The one and only Margaret.
We didn't know who Margaret was until we had to investigate who it was in the end of the day.
I didn't. Well, I kind of obviously the voice. I was like, sounds familiar, but obviously it wasn't exactly how it sounded. But it turned out it was my wife. So she obviously knows about Margaret, and I had no idea. So yeah, I had to then contact her. I said, "Look, is this you?" Because Mum, we thought someone was taking the piss. But no, transpires it's actually her. So there you are. Before I add it into the show there as Margaret. And some Akiwaku's in there as well. So there you go.
That was so funny. That was so funny. That was like, I was like, I wouldn't. Would your wife actually listen to the show? Like, I mean, that was very cool. That was very well done.
Yeah, really cool.
And Travis, before we came on air, Travis wished us a Merry Christmas as well, guys. So Merry Christmas, Trav.
Merry Christmas to Trav.
Yeah, just everyone who's sent us a message. I don't think we expected as many as we did, but they just kept coming through. And we was like, you know what, this is really, really nice and really nice words from everyone, really. And I actually got a bit emotional listening to them and putting the jingles behind them earlier. I thought, 6 months ago we didn't know any of these people really.
Yeah, that's it.
Only
very few
messages.
of them. Yeah.
So really, really pleased, and I think we can all agree that us personally, all we want to do is to bring more people together, and I think we've achieved that this year. What do you guys think?
And bring them so much Christmas joy on this episode. But no, it's amazing. I just can't thank them enough. It's lovely to hear how much they like what we do, but also the support, and there's a lot of love, and we do appreciate it. And
we do,
we do obviously send it back to you guys as well. So thank you.
Yeah.
So, well, we're pretty much there. I think episode is finished. Chris, you're going to be in charge of episode 15. What do you want to do for the top 5?
Yeah, Chris, can you
16
do
16 and 17 and 18 apparently.
Yeah, get on that, Chris, please.
I'll do it now. Sorry. I think what Jamie was probably trying to ask me was, what do I want to do for the big topic?
Yeah.
And
the
top five. Yeah. So big topic, what do you guys think? Chronicles, maybe? We'd have had it.
Yeah.
We'd have had it out for about a week if it comes out on time.
I think it might.
Dave is not. You weren't so sure the last episode, but now it seems there's more. In my opinion, it's going to.
So I was just thinking back, like last year, because I was looking. Cause we were discussing stuff about Omos this week, right?
Yes,
we went into an Omos hole.
Crazy. Yeah, we now know every Omos card ever.
Yeah, exactly. We were like fucking Sherlocking Omos, man.
Omos is the man.
Yeah, and then but I was just thinking back. They obviously did Fully Loaded. Tops did Fully Loaded, and I'm sure it was slated for the end of December, and it actually did come out at the end of December. So, and that was last year.
I think it did. And when did AEW flagship one, their first release, was that was like the 1st of January or something, wasn't it?
It was supposed to be out earlier, but it landed like the 1st or 2nd. It came from Crimbo Limbo for me, so like
it was something like the 1st or 2nd of January. So you never know.
I mean, like the thing for us is though, even if it does come for us, like when it does come for us, it's going to be in January, because
we're not going to get it.
The earliest we can get it is like the 9th or something like that on first and goal. Something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think the 29th, what is 30th? Is it coming out? Or 29th? I think it's ambitious. But regardless, it's what we have to do. We always review after it comes out, right?
Yeah.
So, and if it isn't, if it's not out, we'll just review the checklist, and that will go on for 6 hours. So why not?
And I've got some problems with the checklist, so I'll wait.
Oh, really?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
What? That it's too fucking long.
Well, not only that, but they've got, I can't remember which one it is. It's like Noir autograph checklist. It's like something like 40 legends.
Yeah.
But within that 40 legends, they've got like Titus O'Neill. And it just seems weird that they've got all of these legends and Titus.
Yeah,
well, he's a Hall of Famer, isn't he?
Stupid shit like that. He is, but is he?
Yeah, he's a shite one, isn't he?
He's one of the like Warrior Award or something, isn't he, for charity work? Or he's not, not a proper Hall of Famer.
His career highlight is slipping on his ass in Saudi Arabia, isn't it? That's his only
100%
highlight. So there you go.
Yeah. Anyway, and then top 5. I was thinking, we said it in our auto episode, female autos. We never actually got round to doing any of the female superstars.
Yeah.
So is that okay with you boys?
It's absolutely fine with me, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do think that we don't put the shids unless, as the Japanese within our top 5, as you know what I mean, like we've already put them in, haven't we?
We've put them in the main
one,
yeah.
But like specifically Japanese ones, unless you really want someone to go in the Mega 5, potentially, I don't know. Like for me, I'm like, I ain't got a clue. You know what I mean? So.
No.
And are we looking at individual cards that have got a cool auto on, or just their autos in general? Do you want to do it like we did before, like what their auto looks like?
I think so, yeah. I think we should stick to the same sort of criteria as the other one. I think if you were doing like coolest autos or something like that, or like Dave, you shared one. Who was it? Johnny Gargano, the 77 one the other day.
Yeah,
card number 77 or something, wasn't it? It's his like favorite number, so he's finest. That was it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So maybe we could do another one of them another time.
Yeah,
because that would be like individual card, wouldn't it? Because only that number 77 card is done like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
The inscription, basically.
There's some cool inscriptions on cards through the years as well, isn't there?
Yeah. Oh, gotcha,
and that's kind of why I'm thinking not the shid side of it all, the Japanese side of it all, because there's so many inscriptions into those kind of things that it's just like. And
a lot of the times with the Czechies and stuff, they're not ever the same, are they? They're all different, and
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Sounds good.
Sweet.
Nice. Thanks for doing that one, Chris.
No worries, bud.
So there we are. Right. Okay, then. Well, I think we're pretty much there. Have you guys got anything else you want to mention before we wrap up the last episode of the year?
No, other than
Apparently not.
other than happy Christmas and a Merry New Year, I think, to everyone.
Yeah. Have a lovely Christmas, everyone out there. Enjoy the break if you're going to get one. If you're not, I hope you try and enjoy Christmas whenever you got your time off. We will be back, obviously, of course, in a couple of weeks' time. And we're going to be series 2, episode 1. So brand new series. It will be picked up on your thing. So I think it groups them together. So it should be series 2 in theory. So go through the socials.
Series 2.
We've made a double digit. I've got series 2. So there you are. Yeah,
that's cool.
So gonna run through the socials. So first of all, for us, if you want to find us, we're on Facebook. Again, we've got the Facebook group up now where we've got posts in there. There's going to be, obviously, we're all chatting in there, doing bits and pieces. Hopefully next year we'll obviously put events in there and stuff if we decide to do a bit more with it, and obviously have a live video and all this sort of stuff. So again, just join that. If you want to do that, you can. If you want to join the messenger chat, just ping us a message. Again, we've been a little bit quiet, obviously, up till Christmas, but we are chatting in there about random card stuff again. But the group really is somewhere you can join if you want to. Then that's at Squared Circle Relics Pod on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. We're at Square Circle Relics Pod on Insta. And if you want to find me on Twitter, I'm at Jamie Stocker.
Yeah, excellent. So, we've lost Dave. I'll do my plug anyway. I just wanted to say, before we go, a massive, massive, massive thank you to Adam in the group, Chalky, Brian, Graham, yourself, Jamie, and Dave when he comes back. Just for all your advent ripping. It's been cool to see. I appreciate it's not the easiest thing to do every single day. But yeah, well done, especially Adam. He's been consistently every day. Same with Dave. And it is tough, and I've really struggled. And when I bring out my montage video at the end, you're going to see the struggles for yourself. We've had much incidents in this. So yeah, big shout out to those guys. Really, really enjoyed that. And yeah, don't forget about the competition. So leave us a 5-star review. I didn't actually mention it in my Nook, but I'm not advertising this elsewhere on like Instagram or anything, because it opens the door to people who've never listened to the podcast, who just follow us on Instagram or whatever, to enter a competition and potentially win some pretty cool prizes, having never listened to the show. So it is literally just going to stay either on the show or in the group. So hopefully, and so far, somebody basically that we know will win the prize. So that's what we want. We don't want to just give it to some jabroni on Instagram. And yeah, Cambridge Trading Cards on social, Instagram, YouTube. I'm on video 98, so 99 will be SummerSlam 2019 Hobby Box, and then video 100 is going to be a big one. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I'm a little bit nervous about video 100 as well. So yeah, that should be within the next sort of week or so. And yeah, what about you, Dave? You're back with us.
I was just so ill.
We lost you.
I didn't mean to.
He's just fucked off. He was like,
I'm vengeance. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not having the best night, to be honest.
You've done well to get this far, Lloyd. Your voice is hanging in there a little bit.
Yeah, it's not as good as I thought it was going to be, but it's better than it could be. So yeah, hi, D_Lloydy boy on Insta. That's me, and that's about it. Come say hello, I suppose. I'm pretty much most of my efforts when I'm well is normally on the Facebook group, to be honest. So that's where I kind of concentrate.
Yeah, and you've been doing really well. I just said when you were gone that you've been doing great with the advent ripping. So I really,
they've been shit.
We all appreciate seeing your pulls every day,
hit the auto yet.
And your Brazilian crush.
And it's like day 22.
Oh, well, saving it for.
I'm just hoping it's handy. That'd be the best.
Fucking hell.
That'd be a nice way to win, wouldn't it?
That'd be sick.
Yeah, PC, honestly, but yeah,
or Bron, just for your own PC.
So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I've really enjoyed the Facebook group. To be honest, we're all very like-minded people, as I said before, and it's kind of funny.
It's the right time to move over, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, it's more like interactive, and I just much prefer it as a group.
Yeah.
And I like that we've not got like any selling going on at the moment, because I see it in other groups and it deters me from even bothering with them groups, because I'm just like, it's a load of guys trying to sell stuff, not just
joining the chat. And we want it to be a bit of a nice forum, don't we?
And it will be the same stuff over and over again.
Yeah, and I have noticed
the stuff
that's
you literally cannot get rid of. So
yeah, that's it.
So cool. All right then, lads. Well, let's call that an episode. Thank you both of you as well for being part of the show this year. I've really enjoyed doing this with you, and I'm glad we took the plunge into doing it. Really, I know we were quite nervous when we first done it, and we're not. It would take off, and yeah, it's been fab. So looking forward to next year. Are you all right?
I can't believe how foul-mouthed all of our viewers are. Listeners are. Wow.
Listeners are, yeah.
Foul-mouthed.
They must all be John Cena marks. That's all I can do.
Margaret. Jesus. And happy Christmas and happy New Year, Margaret. I know you're out there somewhere.
Yeah, bless her. Cool. All right. Yeah. We'll take care, everyone, and we'll see you on the other side.
Yeah. Have a good Christmas.
And fuck John Cena.